Kenny Reichman, John Stanko here at the Heinz Athletic Center, just moments away from tip-off between the Iona Gales and the St. Peter's Peacocks. We're here tonight, a big game for the Gales, looking to improve their win streak to 16 games, John, and we're going to take a look at the players to watch for tonight's matchup. For tonight, we take a look for the Gales, Joy Adams and Katie Bent on the St. Peter's Peacocks. Joy Adams, been phenomenal over the course of the season, John. 10 straight double-doubles.
Yeah, she's an absolutely phenomenal player, and she's been really working hard on limiting her turnovers as well. She's working hard in practice doing that, and it's showing. She's averaging 18.3 points per game. She's third in the nation, averaging nearly 14 rebounds a game. She's top 10 in the MAC, hitting 49% from the floor. But you got to look at Katie Bent, the player that Iona has to stop today. Iona is averaging, letting up 32 points in the paint per conference game, and Katie Bent ate them up for 24 points alone in their first meeting this year. Bent also recorded double-digit rebounds, so it was a double-double for her on the day. So they got to stop her down low, and Sabrina Gerardo did have 8 blocks in the win against the Peacocks, but she also didn't play very sound defense throughout the entire game on Bent, so she looked to play more full effort today.
Yeah, I think it's important to note the bottom of that graphic there, especially for Bent. And you heard Billy Gotze talk about it in your interview with her before, and she said that St. Peter's didn't play phenomenally that game, neither did Iona, but Bent was on top of her game. 24 points, 11 rebounds like you just spoke about. She's somebody who the Gales, like you said, need to focus on, need to keep off the scoreboard, and also noted by Billy Gotze earlier is the energy and the points per game in the paint for the opposition for the Gales so far. They've been giving up a lot of points in the paint, have the Gales. And Gerardor's done a great job, she has, but the Gales need to focus down low. They need to stop letting up offensive rebounds, something that Gotze alluded to.
Yeah, the team has let up over 18 offensive rebounds the past 2 games. That simply just isn't good. Sarah English last game for Monmouth had a monster career day because of all the offensive rebounds they were able to have. And you also got to look at this St. Peter's team. They're not a good offensive team. They only average 52 points per game. If you give them second chances, they're going to eclipse that mark, and then they're going to want to stay in this game more and more. And the longer this game stays close, the more it goes in St. Peter's favor.
Exactly, and it's something, as we said, for the more teams that you give second chance opportunities to, it's not, are they the best talented team in the league? Are they the most, scrappy team in the league? If you give second chances, these teams will capitalize. It's not like we're playing Pee-wees anymore. This is big-time Division I MAC sports, and if you give second chances up, they're gonna compete.
Well, Iona, they've been their fair share of close games, but hopefully today, if they play well, they should win this one and extend their program winning streak in the process. Tip-off set for 2:05 p.m. We'll take a short break here, then come back with the starting lineups for the Iona College Gales taking on the St. Peter's Peacocks.
Go like Iona goes. All Sports International in Yorktown Heights is more than just a travel agency. It's a full-service provider for all of your travel needs. Whether you are one, two, or a team, All Sports International agents are trained to negotiate the lowest airfares. But they do more than just that. Hotels, cars, vans, whatever you need, whether it's far in advance or at the last minute, All Sports International will get it done. You worry about yourself, they'll take care of the rest. Individual or group, business or pleasure, close or far away. The folks at All Sports International will do it all at the lowest possible cost to you. All Sports International in Yorktown Heights. Call 914-243-4590. All Sports International. They make sure the Gales get to all their road games.
Yellow Book Yellow Pages is packed with buying information. Complete Yellow Pages, business white pages, community information, area maps, money-saving coupons, even a restaurant menu section. And the easy-to-read print helps you find whatever you're looking for. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Yellow Pages reaches your potential customers at the exact moment they are ready to buy. For more information about promoting your business in Yellow Book, call 1-800-YB-YELLOW. Yellow Book, not the other book.
At Pasta Pasta, you can enjoy a fine dining experience at an authentic Italian restaurant located on Williamsbridge Road in the Bronx. At Pasta Pasta, all of their fine Italian dishes are made fresh on the premises daily. Pasta Pasta can cater and deliver for any function in both Westchester and the Bronx. Come and enjoy your next get-together in our luxurious party room. Pasta Pasta is open 7 days a week. Call 718-892-9634, located on 2023 Williamsbridge Road in the Bronx. That's Pasta Pasta.
Division I basketball returns to Springfield this March. The MAC Men's and Women's Basketball Championships, where somebody could become an NCAA champion. March 6th through the 10th, Mass Mutual Center in Springfield.
Gets it off from midcourt.
Get your tickets for the MAC Basketball Championship and get into the action all the way to the finish at Ticketmaster.com, Massachusetts.com, or at the Mass Mutual Center box office. Presented by Mass Mutual Financial Group.
The Iona College Gold Club is an association of dedicated friends and alumni who support Gale athletic programs. Annual membership provides the needed academic support services, equipment, and facility upgrades for their student athletes. For more information on the Gold Club, call the Gold Club office at 914-633-2071 or visit on the web at icgales.com. That's www.icgales.com. The Iona College Gold Club, the lifeline for Iona College athletics.
Let's all go to the Beachmont. Come in and see what we're all about. For years, the Beachmont has been all about you. Great dining, great atmosphere, and has been a meeting place where the entire Iona community gathers. The Beachmont Tavern at 750 North Avenue in New Rochelle, right across the street from Iona, has always been the first choice for Gale fans before and after each game. We are open 7 days a week for lunch or dinner and is a fun place to be any hour of the day. Mondays are half-price wing nights at the Beachmont. Enjoy the best buffalo wings in town, along with half off of domestic pitchers. Tuesday is a 2-for-1 night with domestic bottles and appetizers. Wednesday, enjoy our great burgers, half-priced as well, along with $3 domestic bottles. Friday is happy hours, so come in and enjoy some complimentary wings. If you're planning a get-together at the Beachmont, they have a private room available for your party. Or if you're having it at home, let the Beachmont cater it. The Beachmont is more than just a restaurant, it's a meeting place for sports fans. Watch the big game on one of our large TVs. The Beachmont has the NFL's Sunday Ticket. Bring in a ticket stub from any Iona game and receive a free half-dozen Beachmont wings. That's the Beachmont Tavern, 750 North Avenue in New Rochelle. We look forward to seeing you there.
Kenny Reichman, John Stenko here with you again, just moments away from tip-off between the Gales and the Peacocks. Let's take a look at the starting lineups here. First, we'll take a look at St. Peter's. We'll start out with 6'2" sophomore center from Pennsylvania, number 45, Nichelle Ingram.
She did not start last time Iona played the Peacocks. She played 16 minutes, though, recorded 2 points, and had 5 rebounds.
Now let's take a look at 6'1" senior forward from the Bronx, number 34, Kadeen Bent.
Kadeen Bent had a career day against Iona last time out. As you mentioned, 24 points, 11 rebounds. She's really the key that Iona has to stop today.
5'7" sophomore forward from San Diego, number 50, Bridget Whitfield.
She played 39 minutes last time against Iona. Was kind of invisible, but had 6 rebounds, which is a high for her in conference play.
5'3" senior guard, number 3 from Ohio, Aziza May.
She was an All-MAC third-team selection last year, and she's shooting 47% from three-point range in conference play this year, so the Gales got to stop her from the outside.
And 5'5" junior guard from the Bronx, number 5, Antonia Smith.
Set a career-high 26 points against Marist last time out, and tied a career-high with 4 assists against Iona last time they played. She's another key player Iona has to stop today.
All right, now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Iona Gales. First off, 6'3" senior center from Queens, number 3, Sabrina Gerador.
She got blocked. She got back on her blocking train, if you will, against Monmouth. Had 4 blocks in the win. Then she had, as I mentioned, she had 8 blocks against St. Peter's last time out. But she has got to do a better job playing better defense throughout the entire game.
And now 5'11" sophomore forward from Florida, number 24, Joy Adams.
10 straight double-doubles. She's number 3 in the nation, averaging nearly 14 rebounds per game. And she's number 2 in the nation right now, 16 double-doubles on the year.
That is something, isn't it? 5'6", red shirt senior from New Jersey, number 5, Haley D'Angelo.
Haley D'Angelo, she had 0 assists on the stat sheet against Monmouth, and she was disappointed with that at the end of the game. She didn't believe it, but she's still leading the nation with a 3.9 assist-to-turnover ratio.
And now, where are we going? We have, my goodness, I lost myself, 5'6", junior guard from Pennsylvania, number 11, Alicia Powell.
She only played 14 minutes against the Hawks and had 2 points, but she's still the top 3-point shooter in the MAC. In conference play, averaging 55%.
And anchoring the offense, as always, 5 center, junior guard from Connecticut, number 14, D'Amica Martinez.
She shot 9 of 18 from the floor against Monmouth. It was the first time since December 29th against Siena that D'Amica Martinez shot at least 50% from the floor. So it's a big step for her, getting back on her hot streak.
The energy in this room, John, is something different. I've been here a few times with you, and I've seen a few games in the crowd. This is something different. The Gales in the shoot-around today, especially with Billy Gotze out there, there. They have been really energetic, really loud as a team today, and it's something I haven't seen.
I mean, I think they've really taken this start the games with energy to heart. I think last time against St. Peter's they came out flat, and I think it showed because it was a competitive game throughout. And frankly, Iona should beat St. Peter's. It's one of those teams. But if you come out flat and you give a team like St. Peter's, who you know is going to give Iona their all, you can't give them any open window. And the Gales, they want to start this game off hot. They want to get in transition quick and prevent any possible momentum for St. Peter's.
Exactly, and I think that just like you said, they're taking the start the game with energy thing to heart. They really did seem like a new team, like somebody who just got re-energized, somebody who's ready to get going, and they look ready to go. They're in the huddle now. They've got the starting five that we've been so accustomed to, and they're ready to get going.
Also, a big thing to point out this game, Haley D'Angelo is playing for Iona. She did not play last time against St. Peter's due to injury, and her presence alone on the court means so much. So also expect she will not let any let's just say, subpar efforts to begin. She will get in your face. She will pump you up. That's what a leader does.
Yeah, it's important. A captain is an important cog in a team, and it's not always your best player. It's not always your most consistent player, but it's somebody who is able to speak up when something's not going right, and somebody who can say, hey, get it together, make it happen. You're somebody who needs to complete for this team.
Iona is in their home white uniforms with gold lettering and maroon name on the back and a gold maroon stripe down the side. St. Peter's, in their away navy blue white lettering and numbering down the side. Sabrina Gerardor and Nichelle Ingram tip it off. Gerardor wins the tip and Powell has it, and we are underway here from the Heinz Athletic Center. St. Peter's opening up in a man-to-man defense. Gerardor now has it on the baseline being guarded by Bent. Kick out to Martinez. Interesting to see Bridget Whitfield matching up on Martinez to start. Martinez feeds it now to Powell. She'll take a three-pointer from the wing, and she'll knock it down. Good start for the Gales.
Yeah, Powell's been knocking down those threes from the elbow all season long, and she starts off hot tonight.
She did not hit a field goal in the win against Monmouth, but she's already on the board here. As Gales putting on a press, but Aziza May dribbles it up. She takes a shot from the elbow. The bank shot, no good. Long rebound comes out to May. She gathers it. She'll dribble it out to the logo, and St. Peter's Peacocks will reset their offense.
First offensive rebound of the night, and it's a bad start to what we talked about in the pregame.
Yeah, the coach is going to keep a tally of that on the bench. Nichelle Ingram at the top of the key, feeds it to Smith. Antonia Smith driving the lane, puts it up with the right hand, no good. Rebound pulled down by Joy Adams. 2-on-2 fast break. D'Angelo breaking to the corner. Adams dribbling out to the lane. Kicks out to D'Angelo. Now back to Martinez from the top of the key. She'll take a three. Won't rattle home, and May will pull down the rebound.
It's not the first time me and you have seen that play today. They practiced that for about 20 minutes before the shoot-around. D'Angelo to Martinez taking the three ball.
D'Angelo putting heavy ball pressure on May, who then dishes off to Smith. Smith driving to the MAC logo just underneath the free throw line. Kick out to Ingram. And now that's Whitfield on the right wing. Down low to Ingram, posting up on Adams. Double team by Gerardor. Ingram the hook shot. Nice spin move there to go baseline and score that bucket.
That's a good job by Nichelle Ingram there. Off the screen, getting down into the paint, making it happen against Joy Adams, who's just a little bit smaller. So Ingram had a few inches on her.
Martinez using a Gerardor screen. Drives center of the paint. Stripped by Smith, but regains possession. 15 seconds of the shot clock. Joy Adams from the right wing. She'll take a three-pointer. That's off front rim. No good. Rebound goes to Whitfield. All three of Iona's field goals thus far have been from long range.
Yeah, not getting down low, and that's something that Billy Gotze talked about. It's energy. If you have the energy, your ability to drive the paint is much higher.
Ingram top of the key, feeds it down low, and they're going to call a traveling violation on Ingram as she looked to feed it down low to Bent.
Yeah, she shuffled the feet there at the last second. That's a good call by the Zebra.
3-2 the score, 17:42 to go here in the first half. Stir early on. No fouls on either team. D'Angelo dribbling the ball at the top of the key, gets it to Martinez, still being matched up by Whitfield. Jab steps a couple times, drives the pull-up jumper. Nothing but net. Can't defend that shot.
You can't, but it's also not a high percentage shot that you want to see all night long from Martinez. I mean, it's a good shot, and it's a good job for her to get it to fall, but it's something that you don't want to see all night long. She's got to slow the game down. That was a quick shot, didn't take any time off the shot clock, didn't set up anything better for herself.
But that's how good she is. She can knock down that shot when she's contested.
Yeah, I mean, talent is talent, and it's hard to be angry about it.
That's true. Aziza May kicks it out to Whitfield, dribbles out to the top key. Now Bent on the left wing. Give it to Smith, and she's dribbling it back out. Ingram sets the screen. Smith goes opposite side, rejects the ball screen, puts up the crazy shot. The shot clock winds down, misses it, and Adams pulls down the rebound over Ingram.
See, and that's the difference there between D'Amica Martinez and everybody else.
And they're going to say a foul before the shot as Joy Adams took it coast to coast. They're going to call the body foul on Nichelle Ingram. Her first personal, team's first. D'Angelo to inbound it from underneath the basket. Gets it to Martinez in the corner. Dribbling to face up. She'll take another quick three in front of Whitfield. She'll miss it. Gerador tips it out, though, so D'Angelo has it. Dishes it out to Powell for three. That rims in and out, and Bent pulls down the rebound.
Yet not a whole lot of offensive creativity from the Gales so far, just putting up the shot that they've got. And, yeah, they've had a few good looks, but that's not high percentage areas that they're taking their shots from.
Smith driving to the MAC logo. She misses the shot wide. Ingram pulls down the offensive rebound, goes up on Adams. That shot might have been swatted away by Sabrina Gerador. Either way, Adams has the loose ball. She's driving right side, kick out to Powell. Wide open for three. She misses it. Gerador, the offensive rebound. Looks like she traveled, and the referee did see it. The officials for today, Michelle O'Connor St. Pierre, Reginald Fowler, and Brian Callahan.
Yeah, Gerador knew that she took a few steps with that ball. She ran down the court with a smile on her face.
Teresa Corchado coming into the game, replacing Antonia Smith. Corchado, a senior from Wilmingboro, New Jersey, standing at only 5'3". Whitfield gets it to Bent as St. Peter's gets across the timeline. Corchado now handling the point guard position. Aziz May moves over to the 2 spot and is settling over in the corner.
Defensively, a nice setup here by the Gales, keeping Nichelle Ingram out of the paint up high. She's not going to hit any shots from up there.
May driving baseline, kick out to Corchado. 4 seconds in the shot clock. Corchado's going to have to put up a shot here. She does. A floater. Nice shot over Gerador. And the Peacocks are within 1. Score is 5-4.
Yeah, great job there by her. Gets around D'Angelo with speed to the wing and then puts it up over Gerador's reach.
D'Angelo driving center to the paint. Double team kick out to Gerador. She'll take the elbow jumper off back rim. No good. Rebounded by Bent. And again, maybe only 7 or 10 seconds taken off the shot clock.
Yeah, and we've yet to see a layup from the Gales. And that's something that you don't see a lot early on in a basketball game. You're going to see a lot of driving to the hoop, especially with Joy Adams and D'Amica Martinez, 2 players who like to get in deep.
Aaliyah Robinson at the scores table for Iona. Down low, Whitfield has it off the feed from May and gives St. Peter's the lead. It's 6-5 here, 15 minutes to go here in the first half.
And that's right off the inbound pass. That's something that we should notice. Haley D'Angelo immediately to D'Amica Martinez, saying, listen, get it together. We've got to get into this game now.
Martinez jab stepping on Whitfield, crossing it over. Adams setting a screen. Martinez draws a double team. She'll take it all the way to the paint, and the soft touch on the floater gives Iona back the 1-point lead.
She responds to her captain there and says, okay, I'll take control. And that's what you need D'Amica Martinez to do in a game like this. She's got to take control early on. She's got to take the energy out of St. Peter's game, and she's got to put the Gales on top early.
It's been a long time without a whistle as we now at 14:20 to go here in the first half. Still have not taken our first media break as Corchado has the ball at the Iona logo. Driving right side, being picked up by Martinez. Kick out to Ingram. Nobody within 20 feet of Ingram at the top of the key. And now May will take the long two-pointer, misses it. Katie Bent pulls down the offensive rebound. Kick out to May, back to Corchado. Corchado the extra pass to Whitfield. Powell closed out quickly though, so no three-point opportunity. Whitfield now picks up her dribble, gets it to Bent. Driving right side on Gerador, and she is fouled from behind by the senior.
Yeah, it was good work by St. Peter's there offensively. They drew Gerador out of the paint, and then they were able to drive on her trying to get back, and the foul was taken.
Well, that brings us to our first official timeout. Iona leading St. Peter's currently 7-6, 13:50 to go in the first half.
The Iona College Gold Club is an association of dedicated friends and alumni who support Gale athletic programs. Annual membership provides the needed academic support services, equipment, and facility upgrades for their student athletes. For more information on the Gold Club, call the Gold Club office at 914-633-2071 or visit on the web at icgales.com. That's www.icgales.com. The Iona College Gold Club, the lifeline for Iona College athletics.
Division I basketball returns to Springfield this March. The MAC Men's and Women's Basketball Championships, where somebody could become an NCAA champion. March 6th through the 10th, Mass Mutual Center in Springfield.
Gets it off from
Get your tickets for the MAC Basketball Championship and get into the action.
all the way to the finish.
At Ticketmaster.com, Massachusetts.com, or at the Mass Mutual Center box office. Presented by Mass Mutual Financial Group.
Back here in the Heinz Athletic Center, Gales lead the Peacocks 7-6, 13:50 to go. We take a look here at D'Amica Martinez with the pull-up jump shot there from just inside the paint, and it's a great finish by D'Amica Martinez, but again, not a high percentage look like we talked about.
Are you okay with that shot? She's driving in the lane, trying to draw contact. Are you okay, even though that's not high percentage?
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. D'Amica Martinez is a talent unbeknownst to the MAC, and that's a great finish by a great player who's got great talent. Now, here's the thing, though. We're only 6 minutes and 10 seconds into this game. Drawing contact, making low percentage shots is not something you want to get in the habit of doing for the next half and 13:50.
History was made by D'Amica Martinez in the game against Monmouth. She became the 4th player in program history to go over 1,500 points. She now has, including today, 1,514 points, and she's just 4th all-time, trying to chase Megan Cobb. She's 34 behind Megan Cobb as Kadeen Bent knocks down the second free throw after missing the first, and we're knotted at 7. 13:50 to go here in the first half.
Yeah, St. Peter's not the best free throw shooters in the MAC, but like we always talk about, every time I'm on, we always talk about free throws because it's so important to hit those free shots. You know, free throws. They're called free throws for a reason.
D'Amica Martinez, the fadeaway on Corchado. She misses it. Sabrina Giardor gets the offensive rebound. Kick out to D'Angelo. Hayla Mustafa checked in for St. Peter's, but Iona, they don't care as the Gales take a 9-7 lead.
That's a great shot there by D'Angelo. Pulls off the pressure, hands in the face, great screen by Giardor, and she knocks it down.
You were impressed with her shooting in the pregame. You saw her warming up with Coach Gotze and Coach Kelly.
Yeah, she looked different. You know, she's not a big shooter. She's, like we talk about all the time, she's the captain of this team.
Mustafa for 3, off back rim, no good. D'Angelo pulls down the rebound, feeds it to Martinez. She's going to drive all the way, draw contact, and she'll head to the free throw line. Looks like Aziza May is going to be called for the blocking foul.
And you see Haley D'Angelo there, calming everybody down just a little bit. We're getting a little too quick here.
For the Gales, number 14, D'Amica Martinez, shooting 2.
D'Amica Martinez with 4 points thus far and 2 of 5 shooting.
Now, what's interesting here is it looks like the Peacocks have Mustafa on D'Angelo coming back defensively. And that's going to be interesting for Haley because Mustafa's a big girl.
She's got very, very, very big wingspan.
Yeah, and Haley D'Angelo does not. So it'll be interesting to see how quickly now she will release the ball because a lot of the time she likes to take it over the half court and then find D'Amica Martinez to set something up offensively. Now, I don't know if she's going to have that much time and space.
Martinez knocks down the second free throw. Score is 10-7 as Mustafa has at the top of the key. Feed down low to Bent. Spin move. Giardor doesn't move. Great fundamental defense there by Giardor, moving her feet. Well, not going for the reach. And then Martinez took a risky pass trying to get it to Adams on the fast break. It's a turnover for Iona. Corchado bring the ball up the floor. Whitfield setting a nonchalant screen. Corchado will bring it out to the logo and reset the offense. Bent posting up down low on Giardor, but that pass is stolen away by D'Angelo, but we're going to say a kick ball. So it'll stay with the Peacocks.
Well, good job by D'Angelo to get her body in the way. You know, you don't want to allow any easy passes into the paint, especially the way the Gales have played down low. But Giardor so far tonight has been great defensively in the paint.
St. Peter's, 4 of their 7 points thus far have come from within the paint, though Kadeen Bent only has 1 point that came from the free throw line. Aziza May feeds it down to Mustafa. Spin move, kick out to Bent from the elbow. That's an air ball, and it lands out of bounds. It'll go to Iona.
Yeah, Kadeen Bent is doing too much early on, and I think she knows that she had a career game against the Gales last time these two teams met, and she's trying to replicate that, and that's not something that you just do. You don't just redo a career game. It happens once in a blue moon. That's, the point of a career game, and right now she's trying to do too much, and she is really impeding on the St. Peter's offense.
Casey DeVoe checks in for her. Casey DeVoe, a freshman out of Edison, New Jersey. She replaces Bent. Oh, nasty crossover by D'Amica Martinez, but she can't finish on the jumper, but Joy Adams gets the offensive rebound. You heard the crowd go, ooh, as she pulled away for the jumper.
I think that was me. I don't know if there's enough tape in the world to keep those ankles from breaking on that one.
Adams driving left side. Whitfield using her body, and a good foul call there. Whitfield ended up using the elbow to try and create some space as Adams was looking to get an easy avenue to the basket.
And great job by Adams to draw the contact. And that's something the Gales have to get going today. They got to get inside. They got to draw the contact.
That'll bring us to another official timeout. Iona leading 10-7, 11:34 here in the first half on IonaInsider.com.
The Iona College Gold Club is an association of dedicated friends and alumni who support Gale athletic programs. Annual membership provides the needed academic support services, equipment, and facility upgrades for their student athletes. For more information on the Gold Club, call the Gold Club office at 914-633-2071 or visit on the web at icgales.com. That's www.icgales.com. The Iona College Gold Club, the lifeline for Iona College athletics.
Division I basketball returns to Springfield this March. The MAC Men's and Women's Basketball Championships, where somebody could become an NCAA champion. March 6th through the 10th, Mass Mutual Center in Springfield.
Gets it off from midcourt.
Get your tickets for the MAC Basketball Championship and get into the action.
All the way to the finish.
At Ticketmaster.com, Massachusetts.com, or the Mass Mutual Center box office. Presented by Mass Mutual Financial Group.
John Senko and Kenny Reichman here from the Heinz Athletic Center here on IonaInsider.com. The Gales leading the Peacocks 10-7, 11:34 to go here in the first half. Both offense coming out a little cold. St. Peter's shooting 3 of 12 from the floor. That's 25%. And Iona only 4 of 12. That's 33%. Both teams, I think, forcing the issue a little bit. As you're saying, taking a lot of contested shots.
Yeah, that was a great way to put it. Forcing the issue, trying to make things happen that just aren't there. And we've seen that a few times from the Gales, and maybe it's just because we expect more from them. But they haven't been taking those high percentage shots that we know that their offense is capable of opening up for them.
Aaliyah Robinson into the game for Iona. She drives right side. Spin move on Smith. Going down low. The floater, the soft touch from the block. It is good for Aaliyah Robinson.
And off the bench, that's somebody who the Gales really look to. Coming off the bench, get them some much-needed points.
Yeah, she had 16 points against Monmouth, but then had 0 points in the second half and only played 3 minutes, didn't even attempt a field goal.
Yeah, and that's what happened against Monmouth. The Gales bench kind of fell apart there, and it was needed. And like we talked about, the starters had to come in and make it happen.
Mustafa traveled on her way to the bucket. It was a nice move to get to the finger roll opportunity, but took too many steps.
Yeah, I think she shuffled her right foot there. She used that as her planned foot, and right at the last second, I think she shuffled it before she got it off. Good call there.
Score is 12-7, 10:50 to go here in the first half. Sabrina Girador setting a screen. Adams tells her to go away. She's crossing over Whitfield. Driving baseline. She'll take the pull-up from the baseline, and it's missed, and Whitfield pulled down the rebound. She wipes her nose. Looks like she got a little bit of a Joy Adams inadvertent elbow.
Yeah, nobody wants one of those, I'll tell you that much. And right now, this is a time, the Gales up 5 points, just about 10 minutes in. This is a time where they need to pull away.
Corchado loses the handle of the ball on the pass, but then feeds it down low to DeVoe. Back to Mustafa, back to Corchado. Extra pass to Whitfield. Haley D'Angelo switches onto Whitfield. Now Joy Adams onto her as a double screen set by St. Peter's. Whitfield will take the jumper from the free throw line as the shot clock was winding down. Didn't hit the rim. Shot clock violation for St. Peter's. That's the third time today we've seen the shot clock go down all the way for the Peacocks.
Yeah, and they're using all the time they have because the Gales defense has been great keeping them to the outside. They like to post up on Girador inside. They haven't been able to make it happen on the inside there, so they're trying to take bad shots from the outside.
Yeah, very conscious effort by Iona to keep Kadeen Bent off the scoreboard as she re-enters the game after a short stint on the bench. She still only got 1 point on that free throw. She does have 3 rebounds.
And like I talked about, this is the time where the Gales need to pull away. The St. Peter's offense is showing you that they're not the best. The Gales know that. And now's the time where they need to take it to the defense, transition, make nice defensive plays, and pull away.
Aaliyah Robinson for 3 off the feed from Joy Adams. It is good. Aaliyah Robinson with 5 points now. Perfect from the floor, bringing a spark off the bench.
Yeah, great job there by Aaliyah Robinson. Makes the quick pass, gets it right back, and then knocks down the 3 ball.
She's got the prettiest shot on this entire team. The amount of spin on that ball is unbelievable. As Ben has it down low, posting up on Girador. Double spin move. Girador with the block. Ooh. And they're going to call a foul.
She bit on the fake just a little bit. She came off the ground, I think, about a half a centimeter. And that allowed Ben to get around her just a little bit and draw the foul.
Christina Rubin looking to enter the game for Iona, as that is the second foul on Girador. And Katie Bent will head to the free throw line for the second time today. Bent's first free throw is up and in.
I mean, if the Gales are going to keep Bent to just free throws, I think that's solid defense.
I think they'd be very happy with
yeah,
that.
I would be fine with that.
Katie Bent is a 68% free throw shooter on the year. St. Peter's as a team is only 60%. Second one is up and in. Gales lead now 15-9.
So Rubin in for D'Angelo here. And that'll slow down this offense. And that, that's something that the Gales like to do. They like to get a little more deliberate.
Christina Rubin on the right side. Gives it to Robinson on the elbow. Kick out to Powell. Powell pump fakes the three. Dishes out to Adams now in the corner. And Adams traveled before dribbling the ball. She knows it. A little bit frustrated with herself.
Yeah, and she should be. That's a possession that you got to get points off of, especially after Bent hits both of her free throws. You come back down, and I mean, it's unfortunate, but she knows what she did.
3 turnovers for Iona so far on the day.
St. Peter's, excuse me, John. St. Peter's gives up about 17 turnovers per game. That is a lot.
Mm-hmm. Corchado gives it to Smith. Smith's been quiet thus far for St. Peter's. 0-3 from the floor after a 26-point performance against Marist. She'll take the jumper from the free throw line and she'll knock it down. I shouldn't speak about Smith again.
Yeah, no more of that, John. Who's cold on the Gales, huh? Who's cold?
Joy Adams is over 2 from the floor, still looking for her first points. Hopefully she'll get a bucket here.
All right, so she'll hit a 6-point, mid-court layup.
I'd be happy with that. Martinez from the wing, ball faking. Looking to drive baseline. Corchado matched up on her. Spin move, getting to the block. She'll take the fadeaway. No good. Rebound to Aaliyah Robinson. She'll put it up. Aaliyah Robinson now leading Iona in points with 7.
Great job by Aaliyah Robinson offensively in the paint. Does a nice job to pull down the rebound after another low percentage shot from D'Amica Martinez today.
Iona now shooting 41% on the day, picking it up offensively. Corchado drives. That shot is rejected by Joy Adams. Powell now driving right by us, picking up the pace. Gets by Katie Bent. Gives it to Martinez. The extra pass to Rubin, and she traveled before feeding it to Rubin. It would have been a great look. Rubin was wide open.
On the floor.
But yet another Iona turnover, make that 5 on the day.
And the traveling's got to stop. That's something you cannot have.
The first 4 turnovers for Iona against Monmouth were all travel violations, too.
Yeah.
That'll bring us to a timeout. Iona leading 17-11, 7:49 to go in the first half.
Let's all go to the Beachmont. Come in and see what we're all about. For years, the Beachmont has been all about you. Great dining, great atmosphere, and has been a meeting place where the entire Iona community gathers. The Beachmont Tavern at 750 North Avenue in New Rochelle, right across the street from Iona, has always been the first choice for Gale fans before and after each game. We are open 7 days a week for lunch or dinner and is a fun place to be any hour of the day. Mondays are half-price wing nights at the Beachmont. Enjoy the best buffalo wings in town, along with half off of domestic pitchers. Tuesday is a 2-for-1 night with domestic bottles and appetizers. Wednesday, enjoy our great burgers, half-priced as well, along with $3 domestic bottles. Friday is happy hour, so come in and enjoy some complimentary wings. If you're planning a get-together at the Beachmont, they have a private room available for your party. Or if you're having it at home, let the Beachmont cater it. The Beachmont is more than just a restaurant, it's a meeting place for sports fans. Watch the big game on one of our large TVs. The Beachmont has the NFL's Sunday Ticket. Bring in a ticket stub from any Iona game and receive a free half-dozen Beachmont wings. That's the Beachmont Tavern, 750 North Avenue in New Rochelle. We look forward to seeing you there.
Back here in the Heinz Athletic Center, Gales lead the Peacocks 17-11. Aaliyah Robinson off the bench, gets the rebound, puts it back. Gales up 17-11, and she has been great off the bench so far.
Continuing her hot play, she's 3-3 from the floor, 7 points. Also gave her an offensive rebound as well, as you mentioned. Now Smith, out of the timeout, misses the jumper from within the paint. D'Amica Martinez pulls down the rebound and pushes the offense for Iona. The pass to D'Angelo. The coaches for St. Peter's looking for a travel violation, but Joy Adams knocks down the baseline jumper to give Iona an 8-point lead.
Too much traveling. They've got too many travel calls already. I don't want to see any more.
Coach Pat Coyle wanted a travel call on D'Amica Martinez on the pass of D'Angelo as Nichelle Ingram heading to the scorer's table for the Peacocks. Corchado feeds it to Bent on the elbow. Backing in Adams. She's literally triple teamed and Alicia Powell comes out with the steal. Powell, oh my God, what a pass to Joy Adams. She couldn't handle it, though. She kicks it out to Powell. She'll drive right by Corchado. Back to Adams on the baseline, the jumper. It's good.
Yeah, you saw Powell's eyes light up. And before she even got rid of the ball, you said, what a pass. Because she had the lane, and she opened her eyes wider than I've seen them. And she really threaded that needle straight through to Joy Adams.
Yeah, she put some English on that ball.
Yeah.
You see the replay here. Alicia Powell with the steal. And you're going to see this look to Joy Adams threading the needle between two defenders with some spin on the ball to get it in the hands of Adams. Unfortunately, she couldn't handle it.
Yeah, it was a great pass. Unfortunately, just a little too much spin. And so it kind of bobbled up on Adams once it got to her.
You know, Powell still gets the assist, though, dishing it out to Adams on the baseline. So it all evens out in the end.
So really, we could just say that she knocked it down off that great pass, and nobody would know the difference.
Exactly. But Iona now has opened up a 10-point lead, 21-11. And I think you're starting to see, I think, to your point, they're getting a lot more uncontested shots in the past couple minutes, and they're not forcing the issue on offense, and they're letting it work within the system.
Exactly. They know, and Billy Gotze knows, and has definitely been telling them that St. Peter's is not a good defensive team. They're not a good defensive team, and so you need to make your shots count. You need to, take your time. They're going to pull themselves out of position because the Gales' offense is so dynamic. It's got so many different looks that you can wait it out, and you can make it happen.
Smith feeds it down low to Bent, and Bent will head for the free throw line for the third time today. That foul's going to go on to Mika Martinez. Basically acting like an axe, chopping wood there, getting at the arms of Bent.
Yeah, well, listen, I mean, she's not getting any easy looks. And that's good news for the Gales. And like you said, she's not the best free throw shooter, only shooting 68%, I think you said. But the Gales need to worry about foul trouble. They can't get themselves kicked out of the game in a game that they need to hold on to, especially after what happened with Monmouth.
Well, only 3 team fouls on both Iona and St. Peter's as Bent knocks down the first free throw.
And if she can hit her free throws all night, she's going to have a pretty good point total by the end.
She's got 4 points thus far to lead St. Peter's. She knocks down the second. She'll give her 5, and the score is 21-13.
First foul on Martinez.
D'Angelo driving right in front of the elbow. She'll knock it down. Aziza May went underneath the screen there, and there was no one within 2 feet of D'Angelo. She took advantage.
And I got to say, again, D'Angelo looked real good in the shoot-around early on, taking practice today, really knocking down her shots, and she's, transitioning that to the game.
4 points for D'Angelo and 2 of 2 shooting. As another foul going to be called on Iona.
Iona foul number 5, Haley D'Angelo.
See D'Angelo there, no one near her on the replay. She's got to have the confidence to take that shot because she can knock it down. And Coach Gotze has said during practice, during interviews, that if she's an offensive threat, it makes the team so much more dynamic because she is scouted as a pass-first guard.
Well, yeah, and she knows she is. And she knows that she is even a pass-first guard because that's where her talent really is. She knows how to thread a needle. But when she can knock down a shot like that, and she's got the talent to do so, she's got to have the confidence in herself to be able to do it.
Then gets it to Ingram down low. Ingram missed the hook shot. And now Aaliyah Robinson pulls down the rebound and pushes the tempo. Dish out to Adams. Adams traveled once again. Corchado got right in front of her. I think Adams thought she had a clear lane there, but Corchado, good anticipating that pass and getting in the way.
And here's the thing that's got to really kind of get to Billy Gotze about all the travel calls is that her team knows that they've taken them. And if you know that you're traveling, you should stop.
Should be as simple as that. A steal by Alicia Powell. Corchado wasn't paying attention, and Alicia Powell picks her pocket for 2 easy points.
Great job by Alicia Powell getting her 5th point of the night there. Nicely done defensively. Takes it, strips her of the ball. No foul, no contact at all. It was straight ball and lays it in. Gales up 12.
25-13 the score, and they're going to call another foul on Alicia Powell. The second straight call, Billy Gotze is like, because it's those new rules in the NCAA. It's just that double touch.
Yep. Well, I mean, rules are rules, and you've got to follow them, or else you're going to get fouls. And that's my analysis.
5th team foul on Iona, as you see that steal there by Powell picking Corchado's pocket on the earlier possession. Whitfield at the top of the key. Re-entering the game for the Peacocks. Feeds it to Smith. Now May in the corner gets it to Bent. Back to Ingram at the top of the key. Robinson giving her plenty of space as the handoff to Smith. Ingram posting up down low on the give and go. She misses the shot. Rebound. Joy Adams pulls it down, and then Ingram bear hugs her.
Great job by Joy Adams defensively in the paint. got to get up. She's undersized compared to Nichelle Ingram, but a great job by her to get up there and take that ball back for Iona.
You know what? Joey Adams has hops, though, and that basically counteracts any height disadvantage she has, because she is one of the most athletic rebounders in the country, as she's ranked third in the nation, averaging 14 rebounds per game.
Yeah, and she, I remember last time I was here with you, she only finished the game with 7 or 8 rebounds, and she was disappointed in herself that she didn't pick up 12 or 15.
Her goal is 20 rebounds every game. Every game she wants 20 rebounds, and she wants to get 28 in a game because that's what assistant coach Ashley Kelly had in her career at Quinnipiac.
I think that's an over-the-back foul there on Adams. Just reach over the head of May there to take the ball back.
Iona foul number 24, Joy Adams. First on Adams, 6 on the team.
First personal foul on Joy Adams. Next foul on Iona will send the Peacocks to the line for 1-1. The Gales are leading 25-13, 4:35 to go here in the first half. Down low, Bent the layup, and that's the first open look Bent has had all day.
Yeah, and that was a mismatch down low. The Gales had Haley D'Angelo in front of Bent inside the paint, and that is not a defensive key to success there for Iona.
Powell driving center of the lane, taking it all the way. The floater off the backboard, too hard. Offensive rebound though to Joy Adams. Dishes out to Aaliyah Robinson for 3. She knocks it down.
Yeah, Aaliyah Robinson stays hot entering this game. Her second 3 of the night. She's got 10 points now on the evening. Great job by her to keep herself open along the baseline and knock that one down.
Aaliyah Robinson has made 10 of her last 12 field goals as a steal by Iona. D'Amica Martinez gets it on the fast break. Dishes out, extra pass to Robinson, tipped by Bent. It'll stay with Iona.
On the floor.
And that'll bring us to an official timeout. Iona now up by 13, 28-15 here at the Hines Athletic Center.
Check out JP's Waterside Restaurant at 703 Mitterford Avenue on City Island, serving fresh seafood, sumptuous sizzling steaks, and delicious Italian specialties. JP's is open every day year-round. Come in for lunch at JP's Waterside every day starting at 11. Don't forget about us for catering all your special occasions either. Walk-ins and reservations are accepted. That's JP's Waterside Restaurant at 703 Mitterford Avenue, right there on City Island. Give us a call at 718-885-3364. That's JP's Waterside Restaurant on City Island.
Division I basketball returns to Springfield this March. The MAC Men's and Women's Basketball Championships, where somebody could become an NCAA champion. March 6th through the 10th, Mass Mutual Center in Springfield.
Gets it off from midcourt.
Get your tickets for the MAC Basketball Championship and get into the action.
All the way to the finish.
At Ticketmaster.com, Massachusetts.com, or the Mass Mutual Center box office. Presented by Mass Mutual Financial Group.
Hines Athletic Center, Gales up 28-15, under 4 minutes to go. We take a look there at Alicia Powell, a little too hard on the layup. The rebound by Adams, right to Aaliyah Robinson, who, my friend, is having one heck of a game. Another one there for 3.
Aaliyah Robinson, 10 points on 4 of 5 shooting. She also got 2 rebounds. She's 2 of 3 from long range. And this all dates back to the game against Marist, where Aaliyah Robinson was the key to the Gales' victory. She had 17 points on 5 of 8 shooting at McCann Arena, including 4 of 5 from long range. And ever since then, her confidence has been absolutely sky high.
Yeah, and it's certainly showing, especially with head coach Billy Gotze, who it looks like is just going to ride the hot hand today. She's got Aaliyah Robinson right back out there, and it's something that's got to be said for player, power. And something about passion for the game, and something about Billy Gotze having loyalty to her players.
Yeah, Aaliyah Robinson basically played starters minutes 3 of the past 4 games. D'Angelo now for 3. That's no good. Offensive rebound to D'Amica Martinez. She's going up strong, and she'll lay it in.
Great finish by Martinez. Great rebound off a great feed there to Haley D'Angelo. Just a little strong on it for her, though.
Gales lead by 15, their largest lead of the contest. 3:20 to go here in the first half. Ziza May gets it to Bent, feeds it down low to Mustafa, bounces off her hands, goes to Smith, though, and she'll dribble it back out from the baseline. Smith pump fakes, free throw line jumper off front rim, doesn't fall. Aaliyah Robinson tips the rebound, falls in the hands of D'Angelo.
Haley D'Angelo head up all the way. Good look to Robinson there.
Adams down low to Robinson, dishes back out to Adams. Adams for 3. No good. Rebound. Powell flies in there and corrals it.
Powell all over the court today, doing everything for Iona.
Driving, kick out to Robinson. Robinson now driving baseline, and she is losing control of it, and it goes out of bounds.
And that's the confidence there of Aaliyah Robinson. You know, she gets off to a good start today, and now she's got the confidence to drive to the lane. And unfortunately, she just loses a little bit of possession there and turnover.
Yeah, Alicia Powell struggled against Monmouth again, played only 14 minutes. She played well thus far. 2 assists, 3 rebounds, and 5 points. Aziza May misses the jump shot. She gets her own rebound, though. Feeds it down low to Bent, who posts up on Joy Adams and Kadeen Bent.
Not the most contested shot she's made in her career, but, I mean, Adams is in her face.
Kadeen Bent's now got 9 points, 2 of 4 from the floor, 5 of 6 from the free throw line. She also has 4 rebounds. Martinez, ball fake on Whitfield.
Like to see the way the Gales handle these final 2 minutes of the first half here.
Powell looking for the 3, 5 seconds in the shot clock. She'll take the 3, and she'll knock it down. Antonia Smith shrugs her shoulders.
I mean, what are you going to do? That's great defense. You know, keeping her to the outside, hands in the face the whole way, and Powell just hits a real nice shot there. That's just talent.
2 for 4 from deep today for Alicia Powell, as May feeds it to Bent. Bent kick out to Mustafa, back to Bent. Adams trying to guard her. Bent, though, still lays it in. That gives her 11 points on the day.
Yeah, Bent looks like she's heating up down low there. Uses the body, creates some space, and then makes the layup.
Ariella Campbell looking to check in for Iona at the next whistle as D'Amica Martinez for 3. Back-to-back 3-point field goals for the Gales.
That was a great play there by Iona. And like I said before, we saw that today in the shoot-around before the game. Haley D'Angelo and D'Amica Martinez working on that. That, my friends, was silent communication. They knew where each other were going to be on that play, and they executed it beautifully.
D'Amica Martinez and Aaliyah Robinson lead the Gales with 10 points apiece. Whitfield gives it to Smith. Smith looking to get down low to Bent. That ball is tipped out of bounds by Bent. They're going to say the Peacocks were the last ones to touch it.
Now, we take a look here at Haley D'Angelo to D'Amica Martinez, who knocks down the open 3. Another, like we said, a great, experiment of their communication together.
Coach Billy Gotzi calls a 30-second timeout with the Gales leading by 17, 36-19 the score.
Yeah, and just to touch on that call, given the Gales' possession of the ball, it did not look like Bent was the last one to touch it. But again, I'm not the side, the referee, so I don't get to make those calls. But it looked like Bent got a piece of Adams' hand, which forced the ball out of bounds. So maybe that's where the call came from.
Aurelia Kamek checks in. She replaces Aaliyah Robinson.
Get some size in there. 43 seconds left. You're going to see the Gales probably go 2 for 1 here in the last 43. At least that's what I would expect from them. And hopefully take a good amount of time off the clock. But maybe, that's really, and this is where Billy Gotzi really shines through as a head coach. Do you want to go 2 for 1 in this situation? Or do you want to run out the 30 seconds and force St. Peter's to, make a quick basket with 13 seconds?
Well, the way they're going now, it's definitely not going to be a 2 for 1 as Powell dribbles it on the right wing. Martinez sets a screen. Now Martinez heads to the corner. She gets it. May matched up on her. Martinez with a height advantage, looking to back her down. Doing so, the turnaround jumper, and May definitely got part of her elbow, and there's the whistle.
Yep, and that's Billy Gotzi right there, saying, calling the 30-second timeout, saying, listen, 43 seconds left in the half. We're not gonna hurry up here. We're gonna take our time. We're up by 17 points, so we're not going to have to force anything. Drive to the basket, draw some time down, take a foul.
D'Amica Martinez, a 92% free throw shooter on the year.
And that is spectacular. That's spectacular, and that's underrated. That's an underrated part of the game. You've got to be able to hit your free throws.
Aziza May takes a seat on the bench with her second personal foul. Antonia Smith comes in replacing her. As the second one missed by Martinez, Bent pulls down the rebound.
St. Peter's going with their real big lineup here, final 15 seconds.
May dribbling it. Well, 10 seconds in the half. Mustafa driving. The floater, it's good with 7 seconds left. 37-21 the lead. Haley D'Angelo gets it, gives it to Martinez. Dribbling it up the floor. She's going to take the final shot. Losing control of it, puts up the prayer. Oh, the prayer rims in and out. But still, Iona, a fairly dominant first half. They lead 37-21 behind the efforts of the aforementioned D'Amica Martinez and Aaliyah Robinson.
Yeah, Aaliyah Robinson really had herself a great first half. Coming off the bench, 10 points, 4 for 5 from the field, 2 for 3 from beyond the arc. And D'Amica Martinez, like we talk about all the time, so important to this Gales offense, really does herself justice. Great job for Martinez in the first half. Great job offensively for all the Gales.
Stay tuned for the Iona Insider halftime show. I'll be joined once again by Assistant Director of Operations Mike Ritz discussing this game and all things in the MAC. And then we'll be back with the second half here. Iona leading St. Peter's 37-21 at halftime.
Go like Iona goes. All Sports International in Yorktown Heights is more than just a travel agency. It's a full-service provider for all of your travel needs. Whether you are one, two, or a team, All Sports International agents are trained to negotiate the lowest airfares. But they do more than just that. Hotels, cars, vans, whatever you need, whether it's far in advance or at the last minute, All Sports International will get it done. You worry about yourself, they'll take care of the rest. Individual or group, business or pleasure, close or far away. The folks at All Sports International will do it all at the lowest possible cost to you. All Sports International in Yorktown Heights. Call 914-243-4590. All Sports International. They make sure the Gales get to all their road games.
Yellow Book Yellow Pages is packed with buying information, complete Yellow Pages, business white pages, community information, area maps, money-saving coupons, even a restaurant menu section. And the easy-to-read print helps you find whatever you're looking for. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Yellow Pages reaches your potential customers at the exact moment they are ready to buy. For more information about promoting your business in Yellow Book, call 1-800-YB-YELLOW. Yellow Book, not the other book.
At Pasta Pasta, you can enjoy a fine dining experience at an authentic Italian restaurant located on Williams Bridge Road in the Bronx. At Pasta Pasta, all of their fine Italian dishes are made fresh on the premises daily. Pasta Pasta can cater and deliver for any function in both Westchester and the Bronx. Come and enjoy your next get-together in our luxurious party room. Pasta Pasta is open 7 days a week. Call 718-892-9634, located on 2023 Williams Bridge Road in the Bronx. That's Pasta Pasta.
Welcome back here to IonaInsider.com. The Gales leading the Peacocks 37-21 at halftime. John Stanko being joined by Assistant Director of Operations Mike Ritz. And Mike, I think you got to be pleased with Iona this first half. It started off a little bit slow, but in the final 8 minutes or so, they really, really took control.
Yeah, we started off sloppy in the beginning, but I mean, we knocked down the three pretty well in the last 8 minutes. Meek got going, and yeah, I would credit our defense the entire first half. We wanted to keep them out of the paint. Bent's been playing okay, but we've been limiting her shot selection, which is good, and we've been forcing them to take jump shots, which leads to them only scoring 21 points in the first half, which is great.
What was the game plan that the coaches made to stop Katie and Ben after a career day against Iona in their first meeting?
Honestly, well, obviously you want to keep her out of the paint, but we wanted to limit her. She can't get too deep on her touch. We wanted to work for it a little bit. At St. Peter's, every time she got the ball, she was underneath the block in great position to score. So we want her to, when she gets the ball, we want her to be outside the paint to at least try to force her to make a move first, try to beat Bree off the dribble, which we'll take her chances trying to beat Bree off the dribble than her being right underneath the basket when she gets the ball.
Also, Antonia Smith, another key player that Coach Gotze wanted to stop, only 1 of 6 shooting, only 2 points. The Gales are doing pretty good stopping her as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I would credit Leash to do that too. She's a little too quick, at least a little too quick for her right now. Obviously, Smith coming off the big night against Marist, so we wanted to limit her performance today. But Leash has done a great job on her so far.
Yeah, Leash had that great pickpocket steal too. I believe it was on Whitfield. Just took it coast to coast for the fast break layup. Iona shooting 50% from the floor in the first half, 36% from deep. And, I mean, D'Amica Martinez leads all scorers with 11 points, but it's Aaliyah Robinson, 4 for 5 from the floor, 2 for 3 from deep, playing 13 minutes off the bench, and being a spark plug really every minute that she plays.
I mean, we say it every time. She's been so good for us, and she's so vital for our success throughout the rest of the MAC, because they know what D'Amica's going to do. They know what Joy is going to do. And honestly, they know what Haley's going to do too. So when the 3 starters and Bree, when the 4 starters are very well scouted, you need somebody else to come in and help us out. And she's been great the past 5-6 games.
Now let's revert back to that game against Monmouth, because I didn't get to speak to you after the game when the Iona lead dwindled just a little bit. Got down to 3 points, only 2 minutes left. That's because the bench, when they went under the floor, they didn't play their best basketball. I want to get your thoughts on that second half by Iona against the Hawks.
I mean, first of all, it happens. That's what Billy said. Coach Gotch said at the end of the game. It's like it's just one of those things where we didn't come out, and the reserves, they weren't ready. They maybe a little shell shock from getting on the court significant minutes, but it was a great learning experience for them. They saw significant time. I thought at times we played well, but going up against and Monmouth, I mean, credit Monmouth too. It wasn't. I mean, they played great. Their starters played great in the second half. They knocked down almost every shot, it felt like, in the second half too. So they had a high field goal percentage, and they were just working their stuff. But I think Spencer Gray really stepped up at the after the game to say, you know what, we have to come out a little bit better. Be ready when Billy comes in and taps us on the shoulder, ready to go. And that was a great learning experience for us. And credit us to not fully blow that lead and come away with the win on the road.
Yeah, what's to say about the starters who come back in with 3 minutes left? The lead that you built up is gone. What's to say about them to have the mental fortitude to come back and really not miss a beat, come in and then close that game out?
I think it's huge. Obviously, they came out. I think we're up 26 points, and you would like to think that you had the game in the bag, but I mean, it just goes to show you can't really assume anything, especially in this conference, that nothing is given to you. You have to go out and you got to earn it. So I will credit Joy. Joy came out great when they in the last couple minutes, getting big rebounds, and then obviously Meek icing the game with her free throws was big.
Also, I want to get your opinion on the play of Ariella Kamick, because she went 1 of 7 from the floor. She had a couple shots blocked, but Coach Gotzi in the pregame interview said she played very well, especially defensively, and maybe she's going to earn some spot minutes that she saw. She checked into the game here in the first half. What did you see against Monmouth?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. The reason why Ari hasn't been seeing too much time is because she hasn't been too quick on the post on defense. So Coach Gotzi said exactly what you just said. She has to earn her minutes by playing better on the defensive end. The offense is going to come. She has pretty good post moves, but she's still raw on offense. She's only a freshman. She's a very raw post player, and she's been working pretty hard. I mean, you got to give credit to Ari, because a lot of Bree's good play has been because Ari's been working her in practice. So I think Coach Gotzi is creditor. We've been seeing Ari a little more the past couple games, and it's because of her defense.
How does Kamick's defensive style differ from Jaredor's? Because Jaredor is a shot blocker, but I don't think Kamick has that same, shot blocking ability.
No, I think, well, at least in practice, I think Ari's post moves that she's been trying to do has been helping Bree, because Ari throws everything and the kitchen sink at Bree in practice with every post move you can think of, and I think that helps Bree out, because she comes out and it's nothing that she hasn't seen. So Ari has really done well, and let's just say Ari isn't shy to shoot in practice as well. It's usually going up when she gets the ball. So, but Ari's been working Sabrina great.
Yep, the game was in West Long Branch, New Jersey, and we were really happy, or we were surprised by the Monmouth facility. The multi-purpose activity center was very good, great new facility for them, and I want to ask you this. What is the toughest arena to play besides McCann Arena in the MAC? Because I know it's going to be McCann Arena. That was just out of the book, but the Monmouth facility was great. It was a great atmosphere. I want to get your mind, though. Where's the toughest play besides Marist?
I would say anytime we go to St. Peter's, honestly, we don't play well. I think for the girls, I think it's hard to play at St. Peter's. I think the rims are affected, the court's affected. I'd probably say Siena, because Siena, they have good fans. They're always a tough, scrappy team. So if I had to pick one, I'd probably go with Siena, just because A, we never play well there. B, they have a great atmosphere, great student section there. So I would probably go with Siena.
Yep, the Gales head to Siena on February 1st, and then they go to Ryder on February 6th, which I think is another tough place to play. It's a very small gym, very compact. Everyone's really, you have no space to breathe because everything's so near to you. But I want to get your opinion on the Gales moving forward, because after this game against St. Peter's, they play Fairfield at home on Thursday. That's a big game for Iona. And then they go on a 3-game road trip to Siena, Ryder, and Manhattan. Looking ahead for the Gales, what do you think it might be the biggest challenge in the upcoming weeks?
Well, Fairfield was a tough one when we went there. So they're not. I don't think the girls have forgot about that. We were able to pull it together in the last 2 minutes of the game with Meek's 2 threes to really put us up for good. But just talk about Fairfield. We got to limit Katie Kaczynski a little bit. She had everything she wanted in the first half, and Sabrina and coaches haven't forgot about her play. And I think that's what it is. If we can limit teams post play, we're usually pretty good, because that's majority of our problems is giving up points in the paint. We give about 30 plus points in the paint, I think, a game. So we got to limit that. If we can cut that in half at least, then we'll be in good shape going down.
Well, so far so good. The Gales defending the paint well today. Before we let you go, what do the Gales need to do to continue their good play on the offensive end, and to maybe limit Katie and Ben, who is starting to get hot at the end of the first half?
Yeah, she did start to get hot a little bit, but like I said, we gotta control where she gets the ball, because she'll make one move and just go up for a layup. We have to get her to put the ball on the floor a little bit, have her get the ball outside of the block, outside of the paint, and make her work for her points. But we just got to do what we keep doing. I mean, we're having them shoot, and if we can continue that, have them continue to shoot jump shots, they're not a pretty good jump shooting team, and we should be okay.
The Gales leading 37-21 at halftime. I want to thank you, Assistant Director of Operations Mike Ritz, for joining me once again. Tip to the second half, just moments away. The Gales leading the Peacocks 37-21.
Go like Iona goes. All Sports International in Yorktown Heights is more than just a travel agency. It's a full-service provider for all of your travel needs. Whether you are one, two, or a team, All Sports International agents are trained to negotiate the lowest airfares. But they do more than just that. Hotels, cars, vans, whatever you need, whether it's far in advance or at the last minute, All Sports International will get it done. You worry about yourself, they'll take care of the rest. Individual or group, business or pleasure, close or far away. The folks at All Sports International will do it all at the lowest possible cost to you. All Sports International in Yorktown Heights. Call 914-243-4590. All Sports International. They make sure the Gales get to all their road games.
Yellow Book Yellow Pages is packed with buying information, complete Yellow Pages, business white pages, community information, area maps, money-saving coupons, even a restaurant menu section. And the easy-to-read print helps you find whatever you're looking for. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Yellow Pages reaches your potential customers at the exact moment they are ready to buy. For more information about promoting your business in Yellow Book, call 1-800-YB-YELLOW. Yellow Book, not the other book.
At Pasta Pasta, you can enjoy a fine dining experience at an authentic Italian restaurant located on Williamsbridge Road in the Bronx. At Pasta Pasta, all of their fine Italian dishes are made fresh on the premises daily. Pasta Pasta can cater and deliver for any function in both Westchester and the Bronx. Come and enjoy your next get-together in our luxurious party room. Pasta Pasta is open 7 days a week. Call 718-892-9634, located on 2023 Williamsbridge Road in the Bronx. That's Pasta Pasta.
Back here on IonaInsider.com, John Sinkel being rejoined by Kenny Reichman. The Gales leading 37-21 over the Peacocks. Kenny, what stood out to you in the first half?
For me, mostly it was Leah Robinson, and it's hard to overlook her as a big factor in this game. Coming off the bench at the start of the game, 4 for 5 from the field, 2 for 3 from beyond the arc, and 2 rebounds to go along with it. She has been great. But that's not to overlook what I think has been an underrated part of this game, and I think that is the leadership that Haley D'Angelo brings to this team. She slows things down when she has to. She makes very deliberate plays. She knows how to thread a needle when she has to, but she's also 2 for 3 from the field today. She's got 4 points, and that's big for this team. She's got 4 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. She's been all over the place for the Gales. Her leadership has helped the Gales jump out to the 16-point lead at the end of one half, and also Aaliyah Robinson just being phenomenal offensively off the bench has been big.
Also, the Iona defense playing exceptionally well. St. Peter's only shooting 32% from the floor. They've only attempted 1 3-point field goal, and they've missed it. Katie Bent has 11 of St. Peter's 21 points. The other leading scorer, there are 5 tied with 2 points. No one stepping up for St. Peter's.
Yeah, and I think it's important to note that the St. Peter's offense has been bad. all season long for them.
Good way of putting it.
Thanks. And it hasn't been their strong suit. And for the Gales, it's important that they don't give them the easy looks. Because like we said before, this isn't Pee-wees anymore. If you give them open looks, they're going to knock down their shots. But the Gales have been playing great defensively. They've had great setups, not allowing anybody to get any easy looks, any uncontested looks. So the Gales' defense has been great and not allowing the St. Peter's struggling offense to gain any life.
Also, only 4 offensive rebounds on the day for St. Peter's. Coach Billy Gottsy's got to be happy with the improvement in that area.
Yeah, that's something that she is going to be thrilled about, and I'm sure you'll talk to her about that at the end of the game when she comes over to us, after the final buzzer sounds. And the points in the paint, St. Peter's, 12 of their 21 points have been in the paint, and that's something that Gotsy talked about as well. The Gales have been giving up a lot of points in the paint, and they need to settle down. So, it'll be interesting to see how the second half progresses. The Gales are up 16 points. A struggling St. Peter's offense is going to try and make up a 16-point deficit. So they're going to be taking some, not so great looks to the basket to try and make up the difference. So for the Gales, it'll be interesting defensively to see how they match up with, what St. Peter's is going to bring at them.
St. Peter's starts with the ball here in the second half. Starting lineup returns to the floor for both squads. May driving right side, and there's nobody in her path, and that's what we call a wide open layup.
Yeah, and that's what we call something that can't happen, especially coming off the game to Monmouth where the Gales struggled in the second half, struggled to get back to the way they played, when they had that 25-point lead, and that disappeared in the blink of an eye, and this is only a 16-point lead, so they could be, in the same situation.
Well, Gerador quickly answers with a nice hook shot of her own, and the lead's back up to 16.
Her first points of the night, so good to see her getting involved offensively.
Sabrina Gerador 1 for 2 from the floor, also has 3 rebounds. May driving the paint once again. This time Powell gets in front of her, prevents the drive. Now Bent dishes it back out to Smith, being guarded by D'Angelo. D'Angelo goes above the screen. Smith feeds it down low. It is tipped, but gathered in by May. 7 seconds on the shot clock. May, and she looks like she dribbled it off of her own foot, and it goes out of bounds. It'll go to Iona. So after a wide open layup, then basically another shot clock violation by St. Peter's with phenomenal team defense.
Well, that's great team defense, and you got to assume that the voice of Billy Gotsy was in their heads. I can only assume that in the locker room during halftime, she said no free shots. Mm-hmm. The first play they come out, on the first possession, an easy layup. After that, lockdown.
D'Amica Martinez on the left side, handoff to Adams. Adams for 3 at the top of the key. It is good, nothing but net.
Bingo.
For Joy Adams.
It's snowing outside, but it's raining threes in here, baby. That's 7 for Adams on the day.
6 3-pointers for Iona. 19-point lead, 42-23, 18-28 to go here in the second half. Bent down low. Hook shot on Gerador. Nice post move there to put that one over the outstretched arms of the senior.
We talked about it at the end of the first half. It seemed like she was heating up. She's, pretty much feeling out that Iona defense for the first 15 minutes of the first half, but she's been hot of late.
Joy Adams on the left side being guarded by Ingram. She could take her off the dribble if she wanted. She will. And she loses control of it. She regains it, tips out to Powell, then gives it to D'Angelo for 3. That's off back rim. Long rebound goes to Whitfield, who corrals it and pulls it down. She feeds it to May. St. Peter's now looking to cut in to this Iona lead, which is 42-25. The give and go to Ingram. Ingram down low. That shot is altered by Gerador, but Ingram puts it up strong anyway. 4 straight points for the Peacocks.
Yeah, and that's Ingram's 4th point on the night. Good job taking on Gerador one-on-one, and she won the battle.
D'Angelo gives it to Adams in the corner. Now she'll dribble it out. Ingram still matched up on her. She'll take the pull-up 3. No good. That's not the shot that Coach Billy Gotsy wants Joy Adams to make. Or to take, as a foul called on Alicia Powell.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she wouldn't mind if she made it.
Well, that's the thing. If that's a shot, she's open, but in the flow of an offense, you're going to take that pull-up 3-pointer. She can make it, but it's not her typical shot.
Exactly, and we talked about that earlier. What do you look at in an offense that's taking these low percentage shots, especially for players who you know can drive to the basket, who can take contact, who can draw a foul? And I guarantee you Billy Gotsy is not going to be pleased with the way that the Gales offense has taken many of those, low percentage shots.
Aaliyah Robson checked into the game, replacing Sabrina Gerador, as an errant pass by the Peacocks will go rolling out of bounds, so the ball will go back to Iona.
And the Gales are going to have to capitalize on Peacock mistakes here. I mean, not a big lead, only 15 points here. They've got to take points in transition from turnovers.
6 turnovers so far for the Peacocks, 10 points off those turnovers for the Gales. D'Amica Martinez taking contested 3. She'll miss it, and Aziza May pulls down the rebound.
And that's another one that, you don't want to see, especially in that situation. Only 7 or 8 seconds ticked off the shot clock there. She takes a contested 3, hands in the face, and she doesn't knock it down.
And for the third straight possession, it's a turnover for St. Peter's. Second straight one with an errant pass. Aziza May was looking, I believe, to feed it to Whitfield in the corner, but miscommunication.
We've seen some sloppiness in the first, 3 minutes and change of the second half here. And St. Peter's is making some real strange passes that have turned out, to be turnovers for the Gales. And the Gales have taken some real strange shots that have turned out to just lead to more strange passes from the Peacocks.
Corchado checks into the game for the Peacocks as a shot missed by the Gales, and Joy Adams dives into bounds, saves it, throws it off Whitfield's leg, so he'll stay with the Gales. Great hustle play by Joy Adams.
Yeah, great hustle play by Joy Adams off a rebound off of another errant shot that the Gales, aren't going to be too pleased with.
There's a great quote that Coach Billy Gotze uses in every scouting report. Hustle plays take no talent. And Joy Adams epitomizes that because she's got immense talent, but she still hustles every play. And D'Amica Martinez will head to the line for a possibility of an and-one play.
That's a great finish there by a very talented player. We saw that. That's hustle and talent equaling an and-one situation. You saw the energy on the Gale bench after that one, too. They got up.
See D'Amica Martinez getting contact from Whitfield, who basically lowered her hip into her, altered the shot, but Martinez able to be acrobatic in the air and muscle it in. She makes the free throw, and the Gales now lead 45-27. Corchado at the point guard spot. She replaced Aziza May when she entered the game. Now Whitfield has it. Only 2 points on the day. She feeds it to Smith, driving baseline. Gets by Adams.
Great play. That was great basketball there from Smith. Great job getting to the lane and getting up on the layup.
Now Martinez on the far side, being guarded by Whitfield. Adams setting a screen. D'Amica Martinez uses it.
Ooh.
And then a hard collision between Corchado and Martinez. But the foul is not even going to go on Corchado. It's going to go on Whitfield before the contact.
Yeah, the foul had taken place, a few seconds before their hard contact. But Martinez going hard to the rim. You can't be upset about that one.
That's Whitfield's third personal foul. That's going to bring us to an official timeout with 15:39 to go here in the second half. The Gales hold a 16-point edge, 45-29.
The Iona College Gold Club is an association of dedicated friends and alumni who support Gale athletic programs. Annual membership provides the needed academic support services, equipment, and facility upgrades for their student athletes. For more information on the Gold Club, call the Gold Club office at 914-633-2071 or visit on the web at icgales.com. That's www.icgales.com. The Iona College Gold Club, the lifeline for Iona College athletics.
Division I basketball returns to Springfield this March. The MAC Men's and Women's Basketball Championships, where somebody could become an NCAA champion. March 6th through the 10th, Mass Mutual Center in Springfield.
Gets it off from midcourt.
Get your tickets for the MAC Basketball Championship and get into the action.
All the way to the finish.
At Ticketmaster.com, Massachusetts.com, or at the Mass Mutual Center box office. Presented by Mass Mutual Financial Group.
Back here in the Heinz Athletic Center, the Gales up on St. Peter's 45-29. We take a look here at the save by Joy Adams over by the baseline. Great hustle to get to the ball. Throws it off the leg of the St. Peter's player. Keeps possession in the hands of the Gales.
Great replay done by Assistant Sports Information Director Stephen Colzo in the back. Appreciate his efforts directing and giving you all the replays all season long.
If it wasn't for Steve, we'd be nothing.
It's true. We would not be here if it was not for Steve Colzo. On the floor for Iona, D'Amica Martinez, Aaliyah Robson, Haley D'Angelo, Joy Adams, and Alicia Powell. Aziza May re-enters the game for St. Peter's. Joy Adams off the inbound. She'll take the jumper.
Now that's a play that the Gales are going to be happy with. A set play off the inbound. Nice pass. Great finish by Adams.
47-29 the lead for the Gales. Corchado feeds it to May. May's been held quiet thus far for St. Peter's. The senior only with 2 points on 1 of 5 shooting, as down low Ingram feeds it to Bent. Now it gets to Corchado for 3. No good. Rebound fought for and corralled by Martinez.
Yeah, the Peacocks are not a big 3 shooting team, and the Gales know that, and they're giving them the lane.
Aaliyah Robinson's a 3-point shooter, but that time it doesn't fall, and the rebound goes to Bent. Robinson misses her first field goal attempt of the second half. Kick out to Smith, pump fakes the 3. D'Angelo matched up on here. Bent posting up on Adams down low. Adams fronting her, not allowing an entry pass. And on the baseline, Smith drove on D'Angelo, and she stepped on the baseline. And they'll go to Iona.
Yeah, and the lineup that the Gales have out there right now with D'Angelo, Powell, Martinez, Robinson, and Adams has been their most offensively productive of the evening. The only other person on the team to have points is Gerador, but she's only got 2.
It's impressive by Iona to withstand Bent in the paint, even with Gerador on the bench. By far one of the best post players in the MAC. As Joy Adams crossover on Bent, her jumper doesn't fall.
Yeah, Joy Adams, great job there to open up some space in between her and Bent, but her shot is just a little short, hits off front rim.
Haven't had a bucket in a couple of minutes as Mustafa checked into the game for the Peacocks.
And Mustafa's their best 3-point shooter.
Corchado feeds it to May. May feeds it to Bent, and it's another kick ball by the Gales.
And you see Mustafa opening herself up down low on the baseline. She's alone down there, and it'll be interesting for the Gales if they can close out on her, who she will kick out to, because the only player close to her is Smith, excuse me, and she's more of a driver than a 3-point shooter. So we'll see what Mustafa and Smith can conjure up here on the left side.
Spencer Gray taking to the game, replacing Haley D'Angelo for Iona. May dribbles to the top of the key. She'll take the step-back 3-pointer. That's offside rim, no good. Rebound, corralled by Gray. She dribbles the ball forward, pushing the tempo. The lob pass to Joy Adams.
Yeah, that's a good call. It's a good call. She took one too many steps as she was trying to get that lob pass. A great pass. It was the end of the day. It was a great pass.
Fantastic look.
Little sauce on it. Got it down low there for the Gales, but just a little too much prego there, and it's a travel.
I mean, I think Coach Billy Gotzi looked over to Spencer and said, "Listen, that's all right. That was a great pass." Reading lips, she was very happy.
She stood up immediately and clapped for the pass. It was a great pass, but her feet, just got to slow down a little bit there.
13:36 to go. Iona still leading by a wide margin in this one as Smith has it on the left side wing. Ben still trying to post up on Adams. Now she'll set a screen. Smith will use it. Ooh. Fancy pass to Corchado. Now feeds it to Bent. Bent spin move in the paint, and she'll lay it in with the foul. That whole sequence was started by a very artistic pass.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's a good word to use for it. That was strange. It was not a behind the back. It was more of an over the head.
Over the head hook shot pass.
Yeah, that was
no look.
Yeah.
Nonetheless.
Oh yeah, nonetheless. But great finish by Bent down low. She stays hot. She's got 15 on the night. She's 5 for 6 from the charity stripe. So
Bent looking for another double-double. She's got 6 rebounds, so that's a possibility for her.
So she'll get 3 the old-fashioned way if they can't hit them.
And Martinez was pushing the tempo, looked to draw the foul on Mustafa, but Mustafa got the block shot, no whistle. So the ball will go back to St. Peter's. Iona leading by 15, 47-32.
Up 15, you don't really want to push the tempo that much. You want to slow this game down. You want to make it very deliberate. You want to force St. Peter's to have to fight for that energy.
Another foul called on Alicia Powell.
Now Powell's in a little bit of foul trouble here. She's up to 3.
Timeout, St. Peter's.
St. Peter's is going to call a timeout, and that'll lead us to a timeout here on IonaInsider.com. The Gales are leading by 15, 47-32, with 13:01 to go in the second half.
The Iona College Gold Club is an association of dedicated friends and alumni who support Gale athletic programs. Annual membership provides the needed academic support services, equipment, and facility upgrades for their student athletes. For more information on the Gold Club, call the Gold Club office at 914-633-2071 or visit on the web at icgales.com. That's www.icgales.com. The Iona College Gold Club, the lifeline for Iona College athletics.
Division I basketball returns to Springfield this March. The MAC Men's and Women's Basketball Championships, where somebody could become an NCAA champion. March 6th through the 10th, Mass Mutual Center in Springfield.
Gets it off from midcourt.
Get your tickets for the MAC Basketball Championship and get into the action.
All the way to the finish.
At Ticketmaster.com, Massachusetts.com, or at the Mass Mutual Center box office. Presented by Mass Mutual Financial Group.
Back here on IonaInsider.com, want to thank you everyone for spending your Sunday afternoon with us. While the Gales battle St. Peter's here, the men's team is in New Jersey doing battle against the Peacocks. Currently, they're up by 13, 58-45 with 10:15 to go in the second half. Mike Poole leading the charge for Iona. 14 points and 8 rebounds for the Rutgers transfer.
Yeah, so the men's team, who have been picking it up as of late, trying to catch up to their female counterparts who've won 15 straight. Looking for 16 today, and they're up 15 with 13 minutes to go.
Smith looking to inbound. It gets to the safety net court. Shadow.
Oh, she almost fell down there, yeah.
Yep. And then they're going to call a foul on Iona. The foul's going to go on Aaliyah Robinson. Her first personal, team's fourth.
So Powell going to grab some bench for a little bit with 3 fouls, and 13 minutes to go.
Smith picks up her dribble, gets to Mustafa. He just to Bent at the MAC logo. Kick out to Corchado. Excuse me, that's May. May wanted to take the three-pointer. Instead, to give and go to Bent.
Should be a kick ball there, and a good call there by the baseline ref.
That's the third kick ball we've had this game.
Yeah, I mean, it was a pass. I think it was mostly intended to cause that. There was no way she was getting that pass through, but a new setup here for St. Peter's off that whistle.
And they're going to call another foul on Iona even before the pass is inbounded. Looks like it's going to go on Aaliyah Robinson. Calling her for the hold on Bent. It's her second. Bent gets it off the inbound, and she misses the layup from the right side, and Joey Adams pulls down the rebound.
Not great inbound defense there for Iona, but they catch a break.
Adams takes it all the way, picks up her dribble, and then kicks it back out to Gray. Now it's back to D'Angelo.
You hear Billy Gotzi screaming for the bench, move, move. Gales are being very stagnant here offensively.
Adams driving baseline on Bent, goes all the way and lays it in.
It's a great finish.
And there's the foul.
Great finish by Joy Adams, and that is something that's going to get Billy Gotzi off the bench.
Joy Adams, see that athleticism driving right into Smith, who was looking to take the charge, but instead she takes the brunt of the blow.
Great job by Adams, and she goes to the line for her first free throw of the evening, knocks it down. Gales haven't missed a free throw this half.
50-32 the score. Iona up by 18, 12-15 to go.
Just keep the lead where it was, or, you got to keep it progressing. You can't get too complacent with the lead. You got to keep moving.
Mustafa gives it to May. Leah Robinson switches onto her now. Mustafa posting up on Martinez. Martinez denies the entry pass. Now Smith has it, driving center of the lane. The pull-up jumper from the free throw line, no good. Rebound did by D'Amica Martinez. She stole it away from Mustafa. Martinez going coast to coast. She is stripped by Aziza May. May going coast to coast now. D'Angelo trailing, and May misses the free throw, and Spencer Gray pulls down the rebound. She throws it, full court pass to Robinson. Great dish to Adams, then it bounces off Adams' fingers and goes out of bounds.
And Gotzi off the bench with the clap. That was a great transition there by Iona. Just, a little too much mustard on the pass to Adams. She couldn't hold on to it.
Yeah, back and forth action here at the Heinz Athletic Center, but the Gales are in cruise control now, up by 18, 50-32, 11:37 to go here in the second half.
Let's all go to the Beachmont. Come in and see what we're all about. For years, the Beachmont has been all about you. Great dining, great atmosphere, and has been a meeting place where the entire Iona community gathers. The Beachmont Tavern at 750 North Avenue in New Rochelle, right across the street from Iona, has always been the first choice for Gale fans before and after each game. We are open 7 days a week for lunch or dinner and is a fun place to be any hour of the day. Mondays are half-price wing nights at the Beachmont, enjoy the best buffalo wings in town, along with half off of domestic pitchers. Tuesday is a 2-for-1 night with domestic bottles and appetizers. Wednesday, enjoy our great burgers, half priced as well, along with $3 domestic bottles. Friday is happy hours, so come in and enjoy some complimentary wings. If you're planning a get-together at the Beachmont, they have a private room available for your party. Or if you're having it at home, let the Beachmont cater it. The Beachmont is more than just a restaurant, it's a meeting place for sports fans. Watch the big game on one of our large TVs. The Beachmont has the NFL's Sunday Ticket. Bring in a ticket stub from any Iona game and receive a free half-dozen Beachmont wings. That's the Beachmont Tavern, 750 North Avenue in New Rochelle. We look forward to seeing you there.
50-32, Gales lead the Peacocks here midway through the second half. And the Gales have been great offensively. They have been able to hold on to their lead, with something they were not able to do against Monmouth a few nights ago. And they've been great in this second half, not getting too complacent, keeping themselves energized, and getting through the second half.
11:30 to go. Gales leading by 18 as Corchado still in at the point guard position for St. Peter's.
And Gales letting her have that shot. If she could knock down a three, it would really force the Gales to pay a little bit more attention to her.
And Aziza May takes a three, but that's wild, and the rebound goes sailing out of bounds. And it'll go to Iona. St. Peter's still yet to hit a three-point field goal, now 0 for 4 on the day.
Yeah, they only average about 14 attempts from long range per game, but nowhere near that today. And the Gales have been saying, looking them in the eyes and saying, take it, go ahead.
Martinez looking to get the handoff from Adams, and she does with 15 seconds in the shot clock. Adams, the pull-up jumper from the free throw line, no good, rebounded by Mustafa. Mustafa handed it off to Corchado. Now she's dribbling the ball, looking to set up a play for St. Peter's. Gray, as you mentioned, giving her a ton of space to shoot the jump shot if he wanted it.
Yeah, St. Peter's really slowing this one down.
Aziza May
trying to pull Iona out of position.
Smith takes the jumper from the free throw area and knocks it down.
Good finish by her.
Adams looked to get it down low to Robinson on the cut, but Mustafa denied it. Now she'll take the free throw jumper instead. It's off front rim, no good. Rebounded by Bent.
Now, as we reach the final 10 minutes of the second half, and the Gales up by 16 points, you've got to take off the 30 seconds. The 30 seconds every time, every possession need to come off the clock. And if they're not, it better be for a good reason.
Smith, back-to-back buckets for Antonia Smith. And a lead down to 14, 50-36.
And you see Alicia Powell ready to check back in for the Gales here.
Along with Sabrina Gerador. First minutes in quite a while. As a turnover by Iona. Gives the Peacocks back the ball. But on the fast break, Aziza May trips over her own feet. Goes sailing to the ground. And the ball went sailing into the Iona dancers.
And it seems like, a little contention there from the Peacock bench that May was tripped up on her way down. Not by her own 2 feet, but by maybe some Gale feet on the way down. But no such luck for the Peacocks.
9:44 to go. Seems like St. Peter's always cuts it down to 14 or 13, but then Iona answers back with a couple buckets of their own.
Yep.
Gales look to do that here as Martinez off a screen, looked to take the three. Corchado went around the screen. She got in front of her, and now Martinez takes a pull-up jumper and misses it.
And again, I'll say it again, those 30 seconds have to come off the clock, and if they're not, you've got to hit the shot. And that was another play by D'Amica Martinez where we talked about it all night, though, where she's got the talent to hit it, but she's got to do it in that spot if she's going to take a quick shot.
Smith, the pass to Corchado in the corner. A bad pass. She was looking to take the three, but the pass was at her ankles, so she couldn't release in time. Corchado now gives it to Bent, feeds it down to Mustafa. Mustafa, the layup is good. And the lead's down to 12, folks.
A great job by Mustafa down low. She made that play early in the first half, but she accidentally traveled that time. And now Billy Gotzi forced to take the timeout. She's got to get her girls right back to where they were before this half started.
And that's a great timeout by Coach Billy Gotzi, immediately getting in the ears of her starters, saying to step their game up. Iona shooting 44% on the day. St. Peter's, though, on a 6-0 run over the past minute and 33 seconds, and Iona has missed their last 3 field goals, and they've also had 3 turnovers as well in the past couple minutes. So the offensive getting sloppy, the defense getting a little lackadaisical, and a 12-point lead is not insurmountable.
It's not a big lead. It's not a big lead, and especially with 9 minutes on the clock, it's nothing, really. It's nothing, especially for these girls over there at St. Peter's. They can make a lead disappear very quickly, especially with the energy they're bringing in the second half. If they have the confidence and they have the energy, and the Gales right now running around, you know, their tank looks like their gas lights on. It looks like they're running on empty here, and they've got to turn it around right now. They got to make a quick pit stop and throw a few bucks in gas in there.
On the floor for Iona is the starters as D'Angelo feeds it to Powell. Powell feeds it down low to Gerador. Kick out to Powell. Again, Powell drives. The pull-up jump from the free throw line. The friendly roll goes home. The home court bounce gives Iona a 14-point lead.
Good job by the Gales setting up Powell. Good shot from right above the key there. Nice assist by Gerador as well.
Smith driving to the lane. Takes a pull-up jumper. No good. Rebounded by Martinez. They got to wonder, Smith, who was getting on a roll offensively, may have forced that shot a bit, knowing that she's the hot hand right now for the Peacocks. Martinez spin move on Smith, goes baseline, puts it up, no good, rebounded by Bent. Martinez wanted the foul. Long distance pass to May on the fast break. This time May lays it in, and a lead back down to 12.
Great work defensively on Martinez to put the body on her, make her really have to use all of her, options there to put in the layup. She was unable to do it, and then down the other way, a fast break for May puts in the easy 2.
May now with 4 points on only 2 of 9 shooting. Martinez being guarded by Corchado, and Martinez takes advantage of a height difference because with Martinez's high release there, Corchado had no shot to block that.
Yeah, Corchado is a bit of a mismatch there for Martinez. Really, everybody's a bit of a mismatch for Martinez. She's, very good offensively. We all know that. And she's using her offensive prowess to take over this game. Great steal by D'Angelo there.
D'Angelo with anticipation, looking to increase this Iona lead. They're currently up by 14. Again, St. Peter's trying to break through that plateau, but Powell drives, kick out to Gerador, and then gives it to D'Angelo. Now it's in the hands of Powell once again. Whitfield looking to check in for St. Peter's at the next whistle. Pass to the corner to D'Angelo. 8 seconds in the shot clock. To Adams. Adams drives center of the lane. Spin move, puts up a crazy shot, blocked by Bent. Goes in the hands of Smith.
Good work defensively by St. Peter's, forcing the Gales to use all 30 seconds on that shot clock, though. I don't think anybody's going to be upset about that.
Smith, the floater in the lane from the block is good.
A great move by Smith as well to get herself around D'Amica Martinez and then put up the layup. Great job there by Smith, and she has been getting hot lately.
Smith's got 10 points on 5 of 12 shooting. As the ball goes out of bounds. No, they're going to say a foul.
Foul number 3, Aziza May.
The foul's going to go on Aziza May, and that's going to bring us to an official timeout. With 6:33 to go in the second half, the Gales hold a double-digit lead at 12, but not really a comfortable 12-point lead. Stay tuned for the conclusion of this one and to recap the players to watch here on IonaInsider.com when we come back from this commercial break.
The Iona College Gold Club is an association of dedicated friends and alumni who support Gale athletic programs. Annual membership provides the needed academic support services, equipment, and facility upgrades for their student athletes. For more information on the Gold Club, call the Gold Club office at 914-633-2071 or visit on the web at icgales.com. That's www.icgales.com. The Iona College Gold Club, the lifeline for Iona College athletics.
Go like Iona goes. All Sports International in Yorktown Heights is more than just a travel agency. It's a full-service provider for all of your travel needs. Whether you are one, two, or a team, All Sports International agents are trained to negotiate the lowest airfares. But they do more than just that. Hotels, cars, vans, whatever you need, whether it's far in advance or at the last minute, All Sports International will get it done. You worry about yourself, they'll take care of the rest. Individual or group, business or pleasure, close or far away. The folks at All Sports International will do it all at the lowest possible cost to you. All Sports International in Yorktown Heights. Call 914-243-4590. All Sports International. They make sure the Gales get to all their road games.
12-point lead for the Gales here. We take a look at our player matchup that we brought to you in the pregame. Joy Adams and Katie Bent. And Joy Adams, 5 for 11 from the field, 12 points and 7 rebounds. On the other side, 5 for 8, 16 points for Bent and 8 rebounds. And that, my friends, has been a great matchup to watch all game long. These two players have been neck and neck the entire way through.
And Martinez off the inbound pass takes a quick three-pointer with only 4 seconds running off the shot clock. She misses it, and it goes back to St. Peter's.
St. Peter's looking to cut this lead down to single digits on this possession. That'd be a real confidence boost for that squad.
Mustafa driving baseline. Haley D'Angelo is looking to take the charge, but before the contact, a travel violation was called.
Yeah, and that's going to do it for Mustafa, too. She's going to check herself out.
Nichelle Ingrams comes in to replace her.
Coach not too happy about that play there, and she got an earful on the court, and she's going to get an earful on the bench as well as she takes a seat.
Immediately, Pat Coyle says, "What were you thinking?" Adams at the top of the key, driving all the way underneath, takes it all the way to the hoop.
That was Joy Adams.
Nice job by Adams there. Great finish.
14 points for Joy Adams. Looking to get 3 more rebounds to extend her double streak, which is currently at 10 games. Aurelia Kamek at the scores table for Iona. Whitfield looking to take the step back 3. Instead, she passes off to Smith. 8 seconds in the shot clock. Gets it to Ingram. Ingram's jumper. The bank is open on Sundays.
Is it?
It is here at the Heinz Center.
I hope so. Great finish there. Oh, boy.
And they're going to call a double dribble on Powell.
Oh, boy.
Hesitation on the pass.
And this is where the leadership of Haley D'Angelo is going to come in large, and the leadership of Coach Billy Gotze is going to come in large, because the Gales know. They remember what happened last time against Monmouth. They know that they let a big lead slip away to single digits and, almost let that whole game got away. So they know that this one is going to be tight coming down. 12-point lead, coming down to the final 5 minutes, and the leadership is going to have to carry them through these final 5.
Also, 0 offensive rebounds for St. Peter's here in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, they've played great. They have. They've played a real good game, but they've made a few questionable decisions, and it's led to a few points down the other direction. Who are they going to give the ball to here?
The ball's going to go to Iona on the missed jumper by Smith. Ingram and Martinez were fighting for possession. And the possession arrow is pointing toward the Gales.
And for St. Peter's, they've got to capitalize. And for St. Peter's, they need to put points on the board every possession from here on out.
Adams takes the elbow jumper. She knocks it down. Miscommunication there by St. Peter's. Adams can knock down that mid-range jumper, and she was left wide open.
So you see Bent right back in for St. Peter's. She's going to get back to her usual high screen. It will roll down low. Look for the pass coming up top.
Kamek defending against Bent as Ingram looking to get it to Smith. 10 seconds in the shot clock. Smith's going to have to create the opportunity on her own.
Smith has done that play a few times today. When it gets down to, a final few seconds on the shot clock and she knows that she's got nothing going on, she throws the ball off of a defender's foot, gets the kick ball, gets a few extra seconds on the shot clock, and allows for a restart for St. Peter's. Very creative. I like the play.
Whitfield off the inbound, puts it in over Martinez.
Little gamesmanship there.
Bridget Whitfield now with 4 points. Martinez for 3. That's a big bucket for the Gales and a big 3 for D'Amica Martinez.
The flyby by Smith, and she knows she, took a few extra steps there, and you can't be overshooting one of the, the best offensive player in the MAC.
You got to wonder if that was the final nail in the coffin for St. Peter's as Corchado's jumpers missed, rebounded by Joy Adams.
And Corchado not a shooter, and you can see the look on Pat Coyle's face.
D'Amica Martinez for 3 again, and that will probably ice this one.
Yeah, if that last one wasn't the nail, that one is the hammer and the nail all at once. Putting it away, D'Amica Martinez, and that's what you need from D'Amica Martinez. That's your player.
Back-to-back three-point field goals for D'Amica Martinez increases the Iona lead to 64-46. We'll take a break here on IonaInsider.com. The Gales are on their way to improving to 10-0 in MAC play.
The Iona College Gold Club is an association of dedicated friends and alumni who support Gale athletic programs. Annual membership provides the needed academic support services, equipment, and facility upgrades for their student athletes. For more information on the Gold Club, call the Gold Club office at 914-633-2071 or visit on the web at icgales.com. That's www.icgales.com. The Iona College Gold Club, the lifeline for Iona College athletics.
Division I basketball returns to Springfield this March. The MAC Men's and Women's Basketball Championships, where somebody could become an NCAA champion. March 6th through the 10th, Mass Mutual Center in Springfield.
Gets it off from midcourt.
Get your tickets for the MAC Basketball Championship and get into the action.
All the way to the finish.
At Ticketmaster.com, Massachusetts.com, or at the Mass Mutual Center box office. Presented by Mass Mutual Financial Group.
18-point lead for the Gales here, under 4 minutes to go in the second half, and we take a look at D'Amica Martinez knocking down her second straight three-pointer for Iona, really putting the nail in the coffin of this St. Peter's team. And you saw the look on Pat Coyle's face as we went to break there. She was not happy with the shot that was taken right before by Corchado and leading to the three by D'Amica Martinez.
Spencer Gray taking into the game for Iona. And Ariella Kamek is in the post position guarding Bent right now. She drives baseline. She'll take the floater, their hook shot, and it's no good. Tip ball between Alea Robinson.
I think the Peacocks keep possession.
The ball does go off Robinson. She's battling with Whitfield down low.
Great move by Bent down low, too, to open up some space for herself, but she's unable to make the finish.
Whitfield off the inbound. Bent looking to set a screen for her. Whitfield jab step to create some space. She misses the jumper, and Martinez pulls down the rebound. Martinez with 6 rebounds on the day. Feeds it to Joy Adams down low. She loses control of herself and travels.
A bit of a forced feed there from Martinez, trying to make something a little fancy happen. I like the idea, but, not the best play to make.
Joy Adams takes a seat on the bench, and if that's it for Joy Adams, she falls 1 rebound short of a double-double, 16 points, 9 rebounds.
I think you should go tell Coach, because she's not going to be happy if that's the way it is.
Joy's going to be very disappointed. Smith driving to the free throw line, dish to Ingram. Ingram is fouled on the way to the hoop. You've seen Smith and Ingram run that give and go multiple times, but it hasn't really worked. That was the first time I think it was completed. And Ingram head to the free throw line.
Yeah, Ingram's first trip to the line here. Peacocks have been very good from the line today, but that was awful.
That free throw did not look pretty, bouncing off basically the side base of the rim.
Yeah, that was strange. That looked like me out there.
Ingram's second free throw, no good, rebounded by Ranger.
And that can't make Coach happy.
St. Peter's struggles continue, and next for St. Peter's, though, be home against Monmouth. For Iona, Thursday, they'll be home against Fairfield. Alea Robinson for 3, that does not rattle home.
Robinson looking for her third three-pointer of the night, now just 2 for 5 on the evening.
Again, all 10 points coming in the first half.
Yep.
May feeds it to Ingram. She drives on Ranger. And they're going to call a foul on Cassidy Ranger.
Personal foul for Iona number 30, Cassidy Ranger.
Got a little too much body on Ingram. And now 1-on-1 on Ingram, but the way she shot those last 2 free throws, it looks like it'll just be the one.
Christina Rubin comes in replacing D'Amica Martinez. D'Amica Martinez done for the evening. Finishes with 22 points and 6 rebounds.
And just the one there for Ingram. But it'll turn in to Bent going to the line.
Bent got the offensive rebound. And that means Katie Bent has a double-double for the Peacocks. 16 points, 10 rebounds. She likes playing against the Gales.
She sure does. And that I think that's where Billy Gotzi's, anger against the points in the paint come from, because you can't let players like this take over the game. And if this game was closer, and if somebody on St. Peter's was able to knock down that big three when they need it, then it would be a different story. But, Bent likes playing the Gales, and Gotze doesn't like big girls in the paint. I'll tell you that much.
32 points in the paint for St. Peter's. That's exactly what Iona has averaged letting up in conference play this season, as Bent misses the second one after making the first, and Ranger pulled down the rebound.
And number 33, Garrett, getting a look here for the final 2 minutes for St. Peter's.
Yeah, Kylie Garrett, a freshman out of Ohio. Spencer Gray drives, kick out to Ranger for three. No good, off back rim, rebounded by May.
A little strong on that look. See if they try and get the ball to Garrett. This game out of hand.
May feeds it to Ingram. She misses it. Aaliyah Robinson pulls down the rebound. We are under 2 minutes to go. The Gales leading 64-47. Aurelia Kamek will take it strong to the hoop, lay it in, and will head to the free throw line.
That's a confidence booster, and that's a great job by Billy Gotze getting in players who, maybe need a little bit of a confidence boost at this point in the season, and it's a great job by Kamek to get to the line, get the finish.
Which Billy Gotze said in the pregame that she was a player that earned her minutes with her play against the Hawks, and that time she just went up strong.
And you know something? When you see the bench react like that, that's when you know somebody has, the focus of the team. It's, team favorite, a player favorite, somebody who they root for as a player, and she made it happen on that play there.
Kamek misses the free throw. Jackie Marshall checking in for Iona, the sharpshooter. The redshirt junior. Aziza May dribbles it on the right side, gives it to Ingram at the top of the key. Ingram driving left side, will put up the floater, and she'll head to the free throw line.
Nice job there by Ingram to get the basket and head to the line, but when she goes to the line, it almost seems like she doesn't want to hit the free throw. Play a hack-a-shack game on Ingram.
That foul goes on Cassie Ranger. Ingram on the year is a 35% free throw shooter.
Well, that one looked beautiful. I'll tell you that much. We always speak too soon, don't we?
We always speak too soon. 6:50 the score, though. This one in hand for Iona. A minute 25 left.
Needs something disastrous to happen for St. Peter's to get back in this one.
Well, Christina Rubin misses a three-pointer. Spencer Gray tips out the rebound, but Ingram corrals it. Smith has it driving left baseline. Kamek got in the way, but they're going to call a blocking foul.
A lot of contact there. Down to the final minute and 1 second. You don't want to see anybody get hurt.
We also like the effort of Kamek to play throughout the play with a minute left.
Oh, of course. But you get she's probably hear a little bit from Billy Gotze saying, maybe take a little bit off. We're up 16 points here with 60 seconds left.
I have to respectfully disagree with you on that. I think she loves the hard play all the way through the end because the bench didn't show really any hard play when they're up by 25 with 9 minutes left.
Okay, that's fair. That's very fair.
Smith made the first, missed the second. The offensive rebound falls in the hands of Ingram. Then it's a jump ball on the ground, and it will stay with the Peacocks. Smith to inbound it. Goes to safety outlet, May. Ooh. May catches it over the head of Rubin.
Yeah, had Rubin turned around, it'd be Gale ball right now.
Smith left side. Driving. That hook pass to Garrett for three. And that's the first three-point field goal for the Peacocks. It comes from Kylie Garrett off the bench.
Hey, listen. Maybe that's your sharpshooter, Coach. Who knows?
Cassie Ranger pump fakes the three, gets it back to Gray. 35 seconds left in the game, 17 seconds on the shot clock. Gray to Marshall in the corner, down low to Ranger. Ranger kick out to Kamek. Kamek pump fake, she drives, and she is fouled on the drive.
And you see that play. That play is made by confidence. You don't do that when you sit on the bench all game. You do that when you've got the confidence that you're going to be able to make it happen. Unfortunately, though, the basket does not count.
And the men's game is final. Iona wins 71-63. And this women's game here is...
And in about just 20 seconds, we'll be able to say the same thing over here.
The Gales are going to improve to 10-0 in conference. They'll extend their program record winning streak to 16 games. They'll improve to 17-2 on the year.
And that'll do it.
This team keeps on rising up through the college mid-major rankings. And here as the buzzer sounds at the Hines Athletic Center, the Iona College Gales are victorious over the St. Peter's Peacocks, 66-54. Stay tuned for my interview with head coach Billy Gotze and an Iona player as the Gales remain perfect in conference play.
St. Peter's 54.
The Iona College Gold Club is an association of dedicated friends and alumni who support Gale athletic programs. Annual membership provides the needed academic support services, equipment, and facility upgrades for their student athletes. For more information on the Gold Club, call the Gold Club office at 914-633-2071 or visit on the web at icgales.com. That's www.icgales.com. The Iona College Gold Club, the lifeline for Iona College athletics.
Back here on IonaInsider.com. Coach, congratulations on the win, 66-54 over St. Peter's. What are your thoughts on the win?
Slow game, a game that was really lacking some energy, but I'm proud of our girls for pulling it out at the end.
You wanted to improve on stopping offensive rebounds. Today for St. Peter's, only 7 offensive rebounds, and you really held Bent in check. Did you like the improvement you saw?
I did. I thought we did a much better job of guarding her this game, of shrinking the floor a little bit off of some of the kids who weren't looking to shoot it and trying to double team her, and then really securing some rebounds, obviously.
Points in the paint was a big issue today that you guys wanted to prevent. How do you feel the team did?
I thought we did a much better job. Still some things we need to tweak, but I thought we did a much better job of keeping them from scoring in the paint.
What can you learn from this game that you need to bring into Thursday against Fairfield when they come here to the Hines Center?
We definitely need to find our energy before Thursday. I mean, it was very, very slow. We didn't get into a rhythm right away. We weren't, very thrilled to play that game, but, we need to find our energy before Thursday gets here.
Well, Coach, congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Now going to be joined by sophomore Joy Adams. She was in our key player matchup. Joy, congratulations on the win. The Gales victorious 66-54. How's it feel to get this win and improve to 10-0 in MAC play?
It feels great. We just got to keep moving on. A win is a win. We got to win at home, so got to prepare for the next game.
16 points, 10 rebounds for you. Your 11th straight double-double. Today you had to go against Katie and Bent. Was it a physical battle down low to get those rebounds?
It was. Katie Bent, she's a very strong player, so it's hard. You got to work harder to get rebounds with her because she's a great offensive rebounder too.
Fairfield comes in Thursday. You guys struggled against them at Webster Bank Arena, but you guys were able to get the win. What do you guys need to do Thursday that you learned from today? Because Fairfield is a much more talented team here than the St. Peter's Peacocks.
We just got to play our game, do what we do best, run in transition, get rebounds, shoot threes, and play defense.
All right, Joy, well, congratulations on the win, and enjoy this one.
Thank you.
Stay tuned for more action here and a live video recap of the Gales' 66-54 win over St. Peter's.
An association of dedicated friends and alumni who support Gale athletic programs. Annual membership provides the needed academic support services, equipment, and facility upgrades for their student athletes. For more information on the Gold Club, call the Gold Club office at 914-633-2071 or visit on the web at icgales.com. That's www.icgales.com. The Iona College Gold Club, the lifeline for Iona College athletics.
Division I basketball returns to Springfield this March. The MAC Men's and Women's Basketball Championships, where somebody could become an NCAA champion. March 6th through the 10th, Mass Mutual Center in Springfield.
Gets it off from midcourt.
Get your tickets for the MAC Basketball Championship and get into the action.
All the way to the finish.
At Ticketmaster.com, Massachusetts.com, or the Mass Mutual Center box office. Presented by Mass Mutual.
Go like Iona goes. All Sports International in Yorktown Heights is more than just a travel agency. It's a full-service provider for all of your travel needs. Whether you are one, two, or a team, All Sports International agents are trained to negotiate the lowest airfares. But they do more than just that. Hotels, cars, vans, whatever you need, whether it's far in advance or at the last minute, All Sports International will get it done. You worry about yourself, they'll take care of the rest. Individual or group, business or pleasure, close or far away. The folks at All Sports International will do it all at the lowest possible cost to you. All Sports International in Yorktown Heights. Call 914-243-4590. All Sports International. They make sure the Gales get to all their road games.
Division I basketball returns to Springfield this March. The MAC Men's and Women's Basketball Championships, where somebody could become an NCAA champion. March 6th through the 10th, Mass Mutual Center in Springfield.
Gets it off from midcourt.
Get your tickets for the MAC Basketball Championship and get into the action.
All the way to the finish.
At Ticketmaster.com, Massachusetts.com, or at the Mass Mutual Center box office. Presented by Mass Mutual Financial Group.
Let's all go to the Beachmont. Come in and see what we're all about. For years, the Beachmont has been all about you. Great dining, great atmosphere, and has been a meeting place where the entire Iona community gathers. The Beachmont Tavern at 750 North Avenue in New Rochelle, right across the street from Iona, has always been the first choice for Gale fans before and after each game. We are open 7 days a week for lunch or dinner and is a fun place to be any hour of the day. Mondays are half-price wing nights at the Beachmont. Enjoy the best buffalo wings in town, along with half off of domestic pitchers. Tuesday is a 2-for-1 night with domestic bottles and appetizers. Wednesday, enjoy our great burgers, half-priced as well, along with $3 domestic bottles. Friday is happy hour, so come in and enjoy some complimentary wings. If you're planning a get-together at the Beachmont, they have a private room available for your party. Or if you're having it at home, let the Beachmont cater it. The Beachmont is more than just a restaurant, it's a meeting place for sports fans. Watch the big game on one of our large TVs. The Beachmont has the NFL's Sunday Ticket. Bring in a ticket stub from any Iona game and receive a free half-dozen Beachmont wings. That's the Beachmont Tavern, 750 North Avenue in New Rochelle. We look forward to seeing you there.
Check out JP's Waterside Restaurant at 703 Mitterford Avenue on City Island, serving fresh seafood, sumptuous sizzling steaks, and delicious Italian specialties. JP's is open every day year-round. Come in for lunch at JP's Waterside every day, starting at 11. Don't forget about us for catering all your special occasions either. Walk-ins and reservations are accepted. That's JP's Waterside Restaurant at 703 Mitterford Avenue, right there on City Island. Give us a call at 718-885-3364. That's JP's Waterside Restaurant on City Island.
The Iona College Gold Club is an association of dedicated friends and alumni who support Gale athletic programs. Annual membership provides the needed academic support services, equipment, and facility upgrades for their student athletes. For more information on the Gold Club, call the Gold Club office at 914-633-2071 or visit on the web at icgales.com. That's www.icgales.com. The Iona College Gold Club, the lifeline for Iona College athletics.
Division I basketball returns to Springfield this March. The MAC Men's and Women's Basketball Championships, where somebody could become an NCAA champion. March 6th through the 10th, Mass Mutual Center in Springfield.
Gets it off from midcourt.
Get your tickets for the MAC Basketball Championship and get into the action.
All the way to the finish.
At Ticketmaster.com, Massachusetts.com, or at the Mass Mutual Center box office. Presented by Mass Mutual Financial Group.
Go like Iona goes. All Sports International in Yorktown Heights is more than just a travel agency. It's a full-service provider for all of your travel needs. Whether you are one, two, or a team, All Sports International agents are trained to negotiate the lowest airfares. But they do more than just that. Hotels, cars, vans, whatever you need, whether it's far in advance or at the last minute, All Sports International will get it done. You worry about yourself, they'll take care of the rest. Individual or group, business or pleasure, close or far away. The folks at All Sports International will do it all at the lowest possible cost to you. All Sports International in Yorktown Heights. Call 914-243-4590. All Sports International. They make sure the Gales get to all their road games.
Division I basketball returns to Springfield this March. The MAC Men's and Women's Basketball Championships, where somebody could become
Back here from the Heinz Athletic Center, the Gales victorious over the St. Peter's Peacocks 66-54. The final score. Kenny, what stood out to you in this one?
To me, it was the play of the bench for the Gales. And, you know, their starters came out strong and they played well like they did against Monmouth. But Aaliyah Robinson off the bench was phenomenal for the Gales, really putting an exclamation point on the offensive play for Iona. She did a wonderful job for the Gales, getting out, getting some big points early on, and really turning this game into the favor of the Gales.
Yeah, Aaliyah Robinson had 10 points in the first half. Tamika Martinez finishes with 22 on 8 of 21 shooting. You were a little bit concerned with the amount of contested shots that she took.
Yeah, well, that's what Tamika Martinez does. I mean, in the first half, you're kind of confused about what kind of game she's going to play. Is she going to play the long ball? Is she going to drive to the cup? And that was how I reacted to her beginning of the game, taking a lot of contested shots, trying to draw some fouls, trying to draw some contact. But she did a great job in the second half, really backing off, really taking the good shots, that the ones that we know she can make and the ones that she knows she can make. She hit 2 back-to-back big threes midway through the second half, which really put this game away. Here, we take a look at them there. That's the second of the 2 that really put the exclamation point on the game for the Gales.
Also, you got to look at our matchup that we looked at the beginning of the game, Katie Bent versus Joy Adams. They both finished with a double-double. It was a fantastic battle down low in the box.
Yeah, neck and neck the entire way through, Katie Bent and Joy Adams. We take a look at Joy Adams, a few plays like that she made all game long where she just drove through and was able to make the finish. Joy Adams, another double-double, and Katie Bent on the other end of the court for St. Peter's, though. She did a great job. She really did heat up as the game went along. The Gales did a good job in the beginning to stifle her inside the paint, but as the game went on, she was able to heat up and she was able to make some big points for the Peacocks.
Yeah, the Peacocks were able to cut the lead down to 12 and multiple points. Antonia Smith heated up in the second half as well, but some buckets by Iona didn't let them get over that plateau and get this game really in any risky way, shape, or form. And the Gales really did shut down Aziza May. She was a preseason third-team selection, and she did nothing for the Peacocks. The senior guard has been known to torment the Gales, but it was Alicia Powell on her all game long.
Yeah, defensively the Gales were sound, and they were really, really good inside the paint. And we talked about it before the game, as did head coach Billy Gotze. Got to keep the offensive rebounds out of the hands of the opposition, and they did so. Only 3 for the game, I believe, is the final total. So Sabrina Gerardor down low, Joy Adams down low. People matched up against Bent and May and whatnot. And the Gales were able really to keep offensively the Peacocks from penetrating their defense and really keep them to the outside, where we saw that they don't have a sharpshooter that can knock down a long 3. They don't have a sharpshooter who can hit a contested 3. So the Gales were able to keep them out of the paint and keep them off the board.
The Gales on the day shot 47%. The Peacocks shot 43%. Iona ended up shooting only 32% from 3 on the game, but the lone three-pointer for the Peacocks came in the final seconds from Kylie off the bench. Iona, they improved to 17-2 on the year, 10-0 in league play. St. Peter's falls to 2-8 in the conference and falls to 3-16. They got a long road ahead of them, heading up to Springfield for the MAC tournament, but the Gales remain perfect. The Gales will next be in action this Thursday at home against the Fairfield Stags, in what should be a very, very good battle with fantastic post player Kay Szynski, and the Gales are going to have to rebound after a tough win they had up in Fairfield. I want to thank you, everyone, for joining us here on IonaInsider.com this afternoon. I want to thank you, Kenny, for joining me on the color commentary today.
Anytime.
The Gales will next be in action this Thursday at 7:05 against Fairfield. Have a good afternoon, everyone.
Iona College basketball on ICGales.com was brought to you by the Beachmont Tavern at 750 North Avenue in New Rochelle, right across from the Iona campus. By the Iona College Goal Club, the lifeline for Iona College athletics. By Shannon Beverages, North Avenue in New Rochelle, for all of your beverage needs. Iona basketball is also brought to you by JP's Restaurant on City Island, by Pasta Pasta, by the Yellow Book, and by All Sport International for all of your travel needs. The proceeding was a presentation of the Iona College Athletic Department.